Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Let me bring this camera down. Just a tea taste. Just a tea taste. I'm trying to give y'all a little body, honey. I don't want y'all to see my nips. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Oh, oh. Yes, it's Saturday morning. It is Saturday morning, child. Hold on for a second, y'all. Go to YouTube. It is Saturday morning. I'm Joseph downstairs making coffee. Um, he just woke up. So he'll be with us in a minute. That's if he chooses to, because y'all know how shady he can be. You know, he can be shady, that funny. So he will be with us in a moment. Um, oh my God. Yes, I hope everybody had a good night. I had a good night. I slept good and I got up this morning and I did my normal. Well, not really, but my sister, my baby sister, usually calls me on Saturday mornings when she goes to walk her dog. Shout out to my sister Kelly. And she walks her dog, and you know, her and I, we chop it up. You know, we really we chop it up about the family and stuff like that. Like my mother, we talk about my mom, and we talk about other family members and things like that. We talk about different events that we want to do with the family and stuff like that. So that's what we were talking about this morning. We were actually talking about Thanksgiving, and I was telling her that I was looking forward to seeing her for Thanksgiving. And yeah, that's what I did this morning. And probably after I get off of here, I'm gonna do some laundry. I have some laundry to do because Joseph and I have to pack for our trip. And y'all don't know me and Joseph. We, listen, I got to bring me some stuff, child. I got to make sure I got everything. I got to make sure I got my makeup. I got to make sure I got the right clothes to wear. I got to give the girls body. I got to give the girls fashion, things of that nature. So, I, I just, am preparing for the trip. I'll be preparing for the trip today. I told Joseph today I'm going to do laundry. Once I do laundry, we'll be able to pick out what clothes we're going to wear. We'll be able to pack things that we want to wear and stuff. And, that's that. Um, ooh, I see ain't nobody in here. It's early in the morning. But shout out to all of y'all that will watch the replay. And shout out to all of y'all that will come in, As you come in, make sure you hit the like button, of course. Please make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Um, ooh, what am I doing? I'm trying to do something on this TV, on YouTube. Okay. Okay, I'm in the wrong place. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. And welcome to all the new subscribers. Joseph, he just came back in the room. Of course, he doing his regular normal thing that he do in the morning, and that's of course go downstairs. But Joseph has this obsession with ice. He has this obsession with ice. He sits there and he'll go downstairs and he'll get a whole ice tray full of ice. Don't share it with nobody. And he'll sit here and crunch and chew ice for the next 15, 20 minutes. So that's what he's doing. He's in the midst of, chewing on his ice and things, while I'm laying here just luxuriating.
Well, you about to get up.
I'm not getting up for
You
what?
gonna get that coffee?
No, you're gonna get it. I'm live. You gonna talk to the people? Huh? You gonna talk to the people? Huh? Do the people want the song?
They probably
Do the
do.
people want the song?
They probably do, but they don't mean I'm gonna give it to them.
Oh, I told them. See, I told y'all that. Didn't I tell y'all? Y'all know my husband is shade fest. He's just shade, honey. He's just the epitome of shade. Y'all know that. Y'all know that about Joseph. He's just shady, honey. That's just that. So
I'm not shady. I'm real.
no, that's no. Sometimes you just shady, Joseph. It's just
There
shade.
are some times when I'm shady.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no. It's just shade, honey. When you be throwing shade, you throw shade. People know you throw shade. Ain't got nothing to do with you being motherfucking real.
honey. People know I throw shade because they deserve shade thrown at
And
them.
speaking of shade, let me just I just have to put this out. I have to talk about this Joseph. Big sexy official. I want to talk to big sexy official. And I want to talk to um a lot of you other content creators that be giving out so much information on yourself. Now, big sexy official, as funny as you thought that story was that you told this week, that was not funny. Let me tell y'all the story that he told. He told a story about how he met this guy and the guy was fine and he ended up having sex with him, but he ended up giving the guy a shitty deal. Now y'all, if y'all for y'all don't know what a shitty deal is, a shitty deal is whenever you're having sex with somebody anally and you shit on them. You shit on his penis. That's not cute. That's not funny. It's not funny. Um, what? This?
No,
What?
Trey.
Oh, it's not funny. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not funny. Because number one, as a gay man, it happens to just about every gay man that has ever walked this planet. It's an experience. It's a unfortunate experience. You know, it is. It's an unfortunate experience. A lot of young gay men that are just starting to come out and being, sexually active, they don't understand that whenever you are a bottom, you have to clean yourself and you have to prep yourself before you have a sexual encounter with a man, any man. And this goes for the rest of your life. You have to clean yourself. You have to clean yourself with they have now y'all don't know, for those of y'all that don't know, we have sites where we can buy things and products to clean ourselves out in that way, to clean your anal cavity. It's just like a woman that cleans herself out, monthly when she has her monthly friend come. We have different products that we can use to clean ourselves out. Like they have this little thing. It's like a little. It got a little ball on it. It's got like a little balloon on it, and it has like a tube. And you take the tube and you stick it up your ass, and you where you fill it up with water, and you stick it up your ass, and then you just squeeze.
An
Right.
enema bottle,
Yeah,
honey.
it's like an enema bottle. It's an enema. It's like, yeah, it's an enema bottle. And you just squeeze the water in and then you push it out. That's what men use to clean themselves. So for those of you that didn't know, men douche. They do. We do. The ones that are bottoms. People, the guys that are bottoms, they have to keep themselves clean. Otherwise, because you're having sex you're having anal sex. And what comes out of there? And I've heard people say, "Oh no, well, he a doodoo chaser and all that." No, no. Any man that has some decorum about himself, that has some decorum, and that's clean, he cleans himself out so that when he has anal sex with somebody, when they having sex with him, when he having sex with a man, when he pull it out, ain't no shit on his dick. Excuse my language. I had to be graphic.
Now there are some
I
that
had to
like
say.
it.
Now there's some nasty ass queens out there that don't clean themselves out and be sitting on dicks and be shitting on boys' dicks and stuff like that. That's nasty. That's nasty, and that's also a way for you to get a STD. That's nasty. So you queens out there that be doing that shit, you nasty. and you need to cut that shit out. You need to clean yourself out. Go get you an enema. Go to the store and get you a vinegar and water enema and clean your ass out. But Big Sexy Official told this story about how he shitted on this guy. And he thought it was funny, and it's not funny. It's just not funny. That's not funny. And speaking to somebody that was a top most of their life, most of my life, I've been a top most of my life. That's nasty. That's nasty. Somebody did that to me one time, and I beat the fucking shit out of them. Yes, I did. I sure did. I beat the shit out of them.
Now, how you gonna play in the sandbox and don't expect to get some sand on
Who?
you?
I wasn't playing in no sandbox. What
Yes,
you
you
mean?
are.
How was I playing the sandbox?
You was playing. That's always been my analogy about that. You playing in the sandbox and you don't want to get sand on
Well, I didn't know the boy wasn't clean. I didn't know the boy wasn't clean until after the sexual experience happened. And I was like, no, this, y'all. I'm being graphic right now. I was like, no, this nigga did not shit on my dick. I beat the shit. I beat his ass butt naked. I beat his ass. And then I made him. Then I went to the store and got him some vinegar and water. I got him a vinegar and water douche, and I made him clean himself out. Cause that's nasty. That is so nasty. It's just like a woman. Why would a woman would never? At least I hope not. Y'all, I have such high regards for women when it comes to cleanliness, but I would hope that a woman would never have sex with a man without cleaning her party box. Women, and if you ain't doing it, women, clean your party box. Clean your party box out, child. Because that's nasty. And Big Sexy Official, stop telling them stories. You know what? I don't even understand why people rock with him. Because he's disgusting. He done told stories about how he don't wipe his ass. That's nasty. That's nasty for a man that size. And let me tell you something. I'm not fat shaming nobody because I love fat men. My husband is on the heavy side. That's one of the things that attracts me to him. I have a passion for big guys. Shout out to all the fat guys. Shout out to all the big guys. Shout out to all the big guys that got breasts. Shout out to all the big guys that got a stomach. I love to pat me a little pouch. I love it. I love it. So I'm not fat shaming no guys that's on the heavy side. But the one thing that I've always had high regards about when it comes to heavy guys is, Joseph, is that most of the heavy guys that I've dealt with, and I've only dated big guys. I've only either dated fat guys or heavy guys. The one thing that I love about most of the heavy guys that I dated is that they were clean. They were clean. Like all the guys that I ever dated, they got up in the morning, they got in the shower. They got in the shower and washed their ass. And you'll find that most big guys are very, very clean. They get in the shower and they get in the shower every single day. Sometimes some of them get in the shower 2, 3, 4 times a day because they're so big, and especially in the summertime, big men sweat. And they have folds, they have different crevices and stuff like that. And sometimes for some big men, they carry an odor, so they make sure that they're clean. They like to make sure that they're clean. I know I've never ran into I haven't ran into too many big guys that don't keep themselves clean, Joseph. Like
Well,
my husband, I love. The one thing I love to do when my husband take off his clothes, I like to wear his shirts because he got this smell to him, and it smells so good. It smells fresh. I love the way he'd be like, Jamel, Did you do you got the shirt on that I just took off? And I'm like, yeah, I got the shirt on that you just took off because I love his smell. Because my husband keeps himself clean. Because he's 6'4". And how much you weigh, Papa?
250.
He weighed like 250 pounds. And he's 6'4". And he's a big guy. You know, my husband got a big stomach. He got big legs. He got big thighs. Well, he ain't got no ass, child. He ain't number legs going all the way up. He ain't got no ass. He got a little teeny little pinch, little pinch. He getting a little bit. He keep on. We call it the pumpkin, honey. It's the pumpkin. I call them little puff pastries. You know, little puff pastry. But you know what I'm trying to say is my husband keeps himself clean. I don't know any. I don't know any fat guys or big guys that don't clean themselves. You know, that was one of the things that I loved about all the fat guys that I dated. That was the thing that I found so sexy, is that I would just get on top of this big man and he just smelled good. Like it's like, see, for me, listen, I'm 6 foot and I weigh 180 pounds. Child, it's easy for me to keep all this clean. You see all these little skinny arms and this little small little chest. Child, it's easy to keep this clean. You know, all I gotta do is go in the bathroom, put some soap on, child, and that's it. For big men, they got to wash all up in the crevices, honey, of everything, child. But they do it, you know. Big sexy official, it ain't no excuse for you not wiping your ass when you go to the bathroom. You talking about he sometimes when he wipe, he don't wipe good. You a grown ass goddamn man. Ain't no damn excuse for you not wiping good. Let me tell you something about me. When I go to the bathroom and I do number two, I'll tell y'all a little secret. When I go to the bathroom and I do number two, I don't care where I'm at. If I'm out, I got baby wipes. If I'm home, I run. I got me a rag. I got me an ass rag in my bathroom. I call it my ass rag. I got a rag in my bathroom, a washcloth in my bathroom, and every time I go to the bathroom and do number two, I run it under some hot water, and I wring that bitch out, and I wipe my ass. That's what I do. I sure do. I wring it out and wipe my ass. Yes, I ain't ashamed. You should never be ashamed of being clean. I wipes my ass. I runs a rag through my ass. You need a rag for that ass. And this go for anybody. When you go to the bathroom, make sure you wipe your ass and you'll have choo-choo train tracks in your panties. You want my cup, Joseph?
No.
Make sure you wipe your ass and you'll have no choo-choo tracks, especially you men. Girls, ladies do not like to see men's drawers with stains in them. You a grown ass man. Wipe your ass. Carry baby wipes. You can carry baby wipes in your pocket. You can carry baby wipes in your bag. Most men carry bags these days. They either carry a book bag or they carry a man purse. Put them in your bag. I take baby wipes are my friend when I'm out. I take baby wipes with me everywhere I go because I make sure child, my panties are going to be clean. Yes, my drawers is gonna be clean. When I take off my underwear, they are clean, honey. Because when I go to the bathroom and do number two, oh, I runs a rag through this ass. I runs a rag through these little bongos, honey. A rag is going through this. Cause that's nasty. That's nasty. What woman want to be with a man and he got shitty drawers? That's why I remember about a year back, I saw this girl on Facebook. She put her boyfriend's drawers out in the front of the house. She hung them out in the front of the house. They was just as shitty. That's nasty. And yeah, he deserved that. He deserved it. I'm trying to see what you said, child. Y'all ain't got my reading glasses. Yeah. And then they got the nerve. You right. You sure enough is right. Who was that said that? Kuana? You right. They got the nerve to be sagging. And walking down the street sagging and got a whole shit stain in their damn drawers. That's nasty. Thank you, baby. My husband is so good to me in the mornings.
Wait, wait.
Hold on, I'm gonna sit up, Joseph. Hold on.
No, you flipped the cigarette stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna sit up.
I don't want to be on camera.
You don't want to be on camera?
No.
Okay, if you don't want to be on camera, then I'm gonna stay here. Okay, I'm gonna stay here then. All right. Okay. No, we talking about Joseph. We talking about people that don't clean themselves properly. You too old for that. You too old for that. You too old for that. It ain't no reason for no man in this country to have shitty drawers unless something wrong. Unless something wrong. Because listen, there's some people out there that have, a condition. There's some men out there that have a condition where, they can't hold it and they have to go to the bathroom. Sometimes they don't make it to the bathroom. I understand. I get that. I get that. But even with that, honey, those men, like, if you have ulcerative colitis or something like that, or if you have a condition where you can't hold your number two or what have you, I get that. But still, you got to clean yourself. You got to clean yourself. It ain't no reason for no man to be walking around with no shitty drawers. You grown as hell and you got shitty drawers. Oh no, that's not cute. That's not TNG slush. That is not cute at all, honey. Papa, read the comments on Facebook, please, because that's who watching us.
On Facebook?
Yes, please. Could you read the comments to me?
Oh, sure. Hold on. You're not on YouTube? Hmm?
I am on YouTube, but there ain't nobody on YouTube commenting.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, Kahuna, yeah, Joseph, he said, Kahuna said good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Brandon
Yeah.
Johnson said that goes for straight men as well.
Yeah, sure. I'm not just talking to gay men. I'm talking to straight men too. I'm especially talking to straight men because some straight men, y'all don't pay no attention to y'all hygiene and y'all think that it's a lot of you know why a lot of men that have toxic masculinity think that it's feminine to take care of your hygiene in a sense where they don't believe that they should be back there.
Corona said, "Are you gonna let me talk today?"
Well, yeah, I'm gonna let you talk if you want to talk.
No, it's just You know what? I didn't know he was going live, and I was actually downstairs making coffee and.
Yeah, Joseph was making coffee.
Getting my ice together because I have to eat my ice in the morning.
Yeah, Joseph.
So it wasn't like I was prepared to be live.
Oh, this is the one that sent that message and said, "I always talk over you, and I don't let you speak." That's Kahuna. Kahuna is always defending you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad other people can see.
They're the ones he's the one that sent the message and said that I don't give you an opportunity to talk. I'm always talking over you. But no,
I appreciate
I've digressed. I don't talk over Joseph like that no more. Cause I went back and I saw some videos and stuff like that. And so I try, I really these days I really try to not do that. Okay, Kahuna.
We working on it. Working on it.
No, I'm talking to straight men as well. This is for straight men as well, especially because there's a lot of straight men. You straight men, y'all know it's a lot of straight men out there that think that it's feminine to take care of their hygiene when it comes to wiping their ass. A lot of straight men don't like to touch their asshole. They don't like to touch it. because they feel as though if they touch it, that's gay. Or if they touch it, that's, you ain't, they feel like you ain't supposed to be touching back there and
Hey,
stuff.
Carlos.
You know what I'm saying? But straight men, get a rag and wipe your ass. And I'm not just talking about, some people just you
Can
ain't
we
supposed to
pause right there
take
for
a
a
rag
second?
and gently wipe through your ass. No, you're supposed to take a rag and some soap and get back there and wash and scrub. If you got to scrub, honey, scrub so you can make sure you get everything from that. You don't be walking around with shit chips.
Can we pause right there for a second?
Huh?
Can we pause right here for a second?
Why?
Can we stop right here for a second?
Why? What happened?
Because I want to know, how do you equate washing in between the crack of your ass as being gay?
But a lot of Joseph, a lot of straight men that deal with toxic masculinity, they get in the shower and they wash, but they don't take a rag and wash their ass like in between their cheeks because they feel as though that's gay or that's them having gay tendencies, but that's not. But it's a lot of straight men
But let me
out there
ask you a
that
question.
believe
But let me
that.
ask you a question. But these same straight men that don't wash in the crack of their ass
Hmm.
are the same straight men that'll lay up in the bed and masturbate. And
Hmm.
you don't think that it's gay playing with your dick? You playing with a dick. So that means you'll play with any man's
Well,
dick.
see, that's different.
No, that's not different.
That's different
Because
if you're
I know
doing it to
I
yourself.
knew a straight boy
Hmm.
that refused to masturbate
Yeah,
because he said it was gay to play with his dick.
right.
Because if he played with his dick, that means he played with another
Yeah,
man's
but
dick.
Joseph, as boys, we all grew up and had that experience of masturbation. I remember, child. I'm telling my family business. But I remember one time, my nephews used to come home and lock the door. And my sister used to be like, "Well, Tremel, what is they doing in there? Why they locking the door?" I said, "Kim, they in there jerking off." So all men have. That's just a walk of life when it comes to men. All men
No,
masturbate. That's not gay. I don't think a
I'm
lot
not.
of I no no listen. I get what you're saying, but there's a lot of straight men that don't consider masturbation as a act of being gay,
Of course
but they
they don't.
do they do think that touching their anal hole is gay, and they stay away from it. They don't. That's why they don't
Honey,
wipe
if
their
they knew
ass
that
when they go to the
prostate was up
bathroom.
there.
They don't wipe their ass properly because they scared that if they touch it too much, they gonna like it.
Honey, if they knew that prostate was
Cause
up
you,
there
y'all saw
and
what's
how
his
good it
name?
felt, they'd do it.
What's his name from Love and Hip Hop? Oh God, what's his name? Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy just came out and said he loved getting his little thing licked. See, they scared they gonna like it, and see, they think that it's because we as gay men, the only sexual experiences that we can have is anally. They think that's the only sexual experience we supposed to say that we have. But that's not true. Yes, we do like, when it comes to foreplay, we do like for someone, like I like somebody to play with me, honey. I like for somebody to play with my party box.
Play my nipples.
Yes, I like for somebody to play with my party box. Play with my party box all night, honey. I like it. Play with my. You want to lick it? You can lick it. You can do everything. I love for somebody to play with my party box. So, but I'm gay. You know, but straight men, they be like, wait a minute, bitch. No, bitch, you ain't no, because women these days now be like, let me
Because
toss your
they hanging
salad.
around a bunch
Let
of
me
gay
let me let
men.
me let me do the licky on you. They be saying this to their husbands, and their boyfriends be like, wait a minute. No,
Pause.
no, no. Regina,
Pause for a second.
Regina,
Pause for a
we
second.
could do everything else, but no, you ain't doing that to me. That's gay. That's gay. That's gay, Regina. You ain't doing that.
Pause for a second.
What?
If they knew that their G spot was up in that hole, honey, they'd have women digging up in that
Oh
bitch
yeah.
every time.
Oh yeah. They would. They would. But see, a lot of straight men are not in touch with their other side. See, a lot of straight men, y'all just think that y'all think just taking your dick out and sticking it in, that's sex. That's not. It's more to sex than that. It's more to
Kahuna
sex than
ain't
that.
no donuts for the diabetics this morning.
A lot of but the one thing that I love about these new millennials is they're getting in touch. A lot of straight guys are getting in touch with who they are. They don't mind. They're not with the toxic masculinity. They don't care about the labels and the titles and people calling them gay and stuff like that. And so a lot of men are exploring their sexual um
Inner being.
inner beings. Yes. It's a lot of men out there that tell you, yeah, yeah, I like getting my ass licked. Trick Daddy said he like getting his ass
No, I
licked.
just think it's sad that as men, we are when we grow up, we are just limited to our sexuality is limited to sticking our dick
No,
in
no,
some.
no. It's stupid.
No, it's
What's
limited.
stupid
I know,
is,
but our sexuality is limited
yeah,
to just sticking our dick in something and deriving pleasure from that.
right,
When we have so many other pleasure and erotic
right.
zones on our bodies.
Well, here's the thing. This is the thing that y'all need to really think about. And I want y'all to ponder over this. This is both for the straight community and for the gay community, for everybody. The biggest thing in the world is sex when you really look at it. That's all men think about. Men think about and talk about sex all day long.
Women
All day.
too.
Women do the same thing. They talk and they think about sex all day long. But y'all are such prudes when it comes to
But that's
sex.
because where we live. Other places in the country are not like us. They explore their
Now I'm not
sexuality.
saying go. I'm not saying go out in front of your house and have sex with your
Not
boyfriend or
with
your husband
monkeypox out there.
in the middle of the street or nothing like that. But in the privacy of your own home, I think everybody should have a den of sex. Just if that's what you're feeling, if you're feeling very that. Now me, I'm 54 years old now. My sexual experiences are limited simply because of health reasons. I'm not trying to have no heart attack, honey. I ain't trying to have no heart attack jumping up on top of Joseph and stuff and carrying on and stuff like that. I'm not trying to
I be
have
trying to get them to.
no goddamn heart attack. You ain't gonna be sticking all different types of apparatuses up in me
Hey,
that's
Monte.
that's this size and can on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So my sexual experiences are very limited, honey. Very limited, and they on a time schedule too. It's on the time. Like, child, you ain't got yours in 5 minutes, then I don't know what to tell you. And you better get yours before I get
In 5
mine.
minutes.
Yeah, you better get yours before I get mine. Or we better get it together. We better do it together. You better get yours while I'm getting mine. Because once I get mine, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleep.
But honey, I feel
I'm
like
ready for a
that.
cigarette. I'm ready to go to sleep
It ain't got nothing
or
to
ready to
do.
watch TV or have a snack.
It ain't got nothing to do with being old, honey. I was like that before I was old, honey.
I'm ready to have
If
a
we didn't
snack.
get it together and you gave me mine before you got
Talk to the
yours,
people I got to pay.
if you gave me mine before you got yours, it was a wrap. A total wrap, honey.
Yeah, I don't play them games.
But y'all, it's I just feel that where we live in this United States of America, we limit ourselves because nowhere else they don't limit themselves. Like I've seen commercials from other countries on this HBO special, and they have naked people. They explore their nakedness. They embrace their nakedness. We try to hide our nakedness. We try to hide it. We try to be ashamed. They taught to be ashamed to be naked. When you don't have to be, I'm not saying walk in the street naked, no. What I'm saying is you need to embrace your nakedness. Look at yourself in the mirror naked. Love what you see. Enjoy what you see. That's why so many people are embarrassed of their bodies because you taught as a kid to be embarrassed to be naked.
I'm not.
And
I love to be naked. Like if I could walk down the street
no,
naked,
but you learned that as you got older, as an adult.
like even
But
now.
as a child, we are all taught to be ashamed to be naked
Hmm.
or hide our nakedness.
Yeah,
And but that's
that's
only
so true.
in the United States. In
Yeah,
other countries,
yeah,
they embrace their
yeah.
nakedness.
They embrace,
They
especially in
celebrate
Europe.
it.
In
Right.
Europe, they do. Yeah.
They celebrate it. They're not ashamed to be naked. They're not ashamed
Hmm.
of their nakedness. That's why Paris, Parisian people are just,
Right.
they're
Right. They're very
known as freaks
in touch. They're in
because
touch with
they,
their bodies and
right,
stuff.
they're in touch with their bodies. They're in touch with their, and I get it. Some women might be a little thrown off if a man say lick my nipples or, you know, can I, can
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
And they thrown off. A lot
Hmm.
of women are thrown off because women are
Because
taught
we in the Western world,
because women are
our
taught a man is
behaviors are
supposed to
different.
lick on you and what have you. But some women, they do it because they know.
Hmm.
And or they have gay friends that told them.
Yeah. Oh Lord have mercy. Getting old, y'all ain't easy.
Oh wait, who was in Amsterdam?
Huh? Oh, Amsterdam is the bomb. Yes, child. I used to go to Amsterdam when I was in my 20s. So I know about Amsterdam. They be having sex in the streets and carrying on, child.
The red light district.
In Amsterdam, yeah, child. You can go in Amsterdam. Child. We used to go over there and smoke weed and have sex. But yeah, them days for me is just over, child. Let me tell you something. When you get, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all about turning 50. When you turn 50, your body start to change. Like even now, like right now, this morning my stomach was like real protruding out and stuff. But now it's going down because when you get old, you don't do nothing but fucking fart. You don't do nothing but fart all day, all goddamn day. I don't do nothing but fucking fart, like long ones. Some of them be like 2 minutes.
I am so glad that I got this on camera.
Oh, you really?
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 minutes. Just let it go, girl.
And pee.
And pee. That's all you do is piss and fart. When you turn 50, when you turn 50, be prepared to piss and fart. That's all I do. I piss and fart all day. All day. I don't do nothing but piss and fart. Joseph be like, Jamel. And see, yeah, he said he talked about he's glad he get this on camera because I do it so much. I'll be like, Joseph, I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about? He'd be like, Jamel, you just fart. I'll be like, Joseph, what is you talking about? I did not fart. I do not. And I always, we have this ongoing joke with us. And I'll be like, Joseph, I do not fart. I pass air. And it doesn't have a smell to it. Because most of my farts, they really don't have a smell to it. It's just air. Just my ass making music. That's it. It's very that. But when you get old, that's all you do is fart and pee. I just went to the bathroom and pee. I just pee. As I was peeing, I was farting at the same time. And the fart was just as long as the pee.
But the people don't need to know that.
No, I'm just telling people that when you get old, see a lot. And see, I'm having this conversation. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm having this conversation with you older people because y'all sit up here and talk about I'm not old. Age ain't nothing but a number. Honey, there's some things that you can't avoid.
But,
it's something.
But this brings me on to another topic.
What's that?
How do you explain? Because when these men that are 50 and over date these 20-year-olds, the 20-year-olds ain't doing none of that. Because I ain't did none of that shit. I mean,
I know you 20-year-old.
Normal bodily functions, yes.
Right.
But not like when I'm 51. So how do you explain to these 25-year-olds that you dating that all you doing is pissing and farting all day?
Right. Well, you see, you old
because you can't hold it in because of the kids.
This is what kills me. you older brothers and sisters that be in the club with these young tenders. Y'all ain't got no business in the club with these young people anyway. Number one, let alone dating them. And I know you 20-year-olds and you 18-year-olds and stuff like that. You young people that date these older men and women. I know y'all. I know y'all be when y'all get by yourself, you be like, damn, I wish this nigga would stop farting. Damn, this nigga stink when he get out the bathroom.
Brandon, I would love to go to Amsterdam.
Damn, why her coochie why is it wrinkled like that? Why it look like it's dropping? Because let me tell you something, after 50, gravity is not your friend. Everything don't lift and everything don't lift and separate.
If you working out, then you good.
You got to do a whole lot of working out, or you gotta have some fantabulous surgery.
I know some 50-year-olds that got some banging ass body.
No, you either gotta be working out good, or you gotta have some. You have to have had some good surgery, because now they have this thing with women. They have women can go and get their coochie. They can get their party box rejuvenated. They have this thing, this rod that they stick up in them, and it rejuvenates their vagina to make it look and feel like it felt when they were in their teens,
20s.
Yeah, they have a device like that.
No, but I'm saying I've seen some men that was over 50 that had some banging ass bodies, and
Me too.
They work out. They ain't had no surgery. They work out.
Me too.
And what have you. So what I'm saying is, if you on that level of working out, then yeah, your body will be great, and you probably.
But you still got your limitations. I don't care how much you work out, you can still have a heart attack up on top of somebody, and some girl be like, "How'd he die on top of me?"
Well, child, you can have a heart attack at 20 on somebody.
Yes,
I mean,
so don't get it twisted. You older men and women that think y'all walking out here thinking that y'all so young because y'all done went and had surgery and stuff like that. Have a conversation. Well, no, see, no. You need to have a conversation.
No, but surgery
with your body.
Surgery don't equate, yo.
No, it don't.
Surgery just equate. I fix this old body.
Exactly.
Younger, but I still got the same aches and pains that I did.
Exactly. You need to have a conversation with your body.
Now, the people that work out, I believe they're more agile. They can move better.
Right.
Because they are working out.
Right.
Speaking of which, I want to start going to the gym.
I'm not going to no gym.
I mean, I don't want to train.
I'm not going. No, Joseph. Listen, I'm 50.
I don't care. I want to join.
Listen. Them days for me is over with. I'm set. Listen, this body.
I don't have to go hard. I don't want to go hard. I just want to get myself more agile. I want to take out the kinks, because I just feel like if I go to the gym and walk on the treadmill or do the little cycling thing that I like to do. The elliptical, that it will just give me more, one, energy, two, it'll make me more agile and make me more, I can move better, and lift a little bit of weights, just a little. I don't want to be going crazy.
See, I'm not doing all that
until I get back into it. Then once I get back into it, and I see.
But you know what? Let me say this.
Then I'll go crazy. But I just want to do a little bit.
But let me say this to you. Well, I support you on all that. I support you. If you want to go to the gym, you go right on to the gym. I'm not going to no gym. You know why? Because there ain't nothing wrong with this body, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with the pot rolls,
babe.
These dancer legs. I've had these. No. I've had these dancer legs all my life. Right? I've retired them. I don't dance no more. I'm very happy with this body. When I walk, in my bathroom, I got a big mirror. So every time I go to the bathroom, every time I pee, I can stand there and look at my body. My body is fine. I'm not fat. I have a little stomach. Now I do agree that I would love to work out my stomach to where when I was 50 years old, I had a 6-pack. I'm gonna post that picture on the community wall of when I had my 6-pack when I turned 50. I agree. I can't work, but I ain't going to no gym. I'm not going to no gym. Now, if you want to go walking, we can go walking. If you want to do a couple of sit-ups and things like that at home, we can do that. But I ain't going to no gym. I'm not getting on no elliptical. I'm not getting on no damn treadmill. I ain't lifting no goddamn weight because I love my body. I'm fine with I'm fine with my body. The Lord said, Tramel, be okay with the body that you got. Now, the one thing that I have that a lot of senior people, because I'm a senior citizen now. As of December 15th, I'm gonna be a senior citizen. I'll be 55 years old. I'll be a senior citizen. So the one thing that I have that a lot of you older people that 50 or older need to have, you need to hit your senior button. I got a senior button. See, when I'm confronted with certain things, I hit my senior button. My senior button. See, because my senior button gonna tell me, bitch, no, you ain't got no business doing that. Bitch, you ain't got no business getting. Hold. My senior button be like, bitch, you ain't got no business getting on the roller coaster. You'll have a heart attack. Bitch, you ain't got no business going in that haunted house. You're gonna have a heart attack. Bitch, you ain't got no business. And so, while me and Joseph is, doing horizontal poker, bitch, you better slow down. You're gonna have a heart attack. Cause that's my senior. My senior button be telling me that shit. Joseph be wanting to go out here and get on the water slides and get on the what's that thing you want to get me on that pull you back and shit.
Slingshot.
The slingshot. I'm not getting on that shit and dying of a heart attack. I'm 55 years old.
Can I ask you a question? Why everything gonna give you a heart attack?
Cause when you turn 50, there's certain things that they say. They say you ain't supposed to fall. I done fucked up and fell the other day. You ain't supposed to fall, and now my hip is hurting. I hope I ain't got to have hip replacement. You ain't supposed to fall. You ain't supposed to be doing no whole bunch of strenuous activity if you're not in the shape to do that. If you're not in the shape to do that, go somewhere and sit your ass down. I go somewhere and sit my ass down. Y'all go ahead. You want to go on the slingshot, Joseph? Go ahead on the slingshot, because Joseph younger than me.
I'm laughing at you.
You want to go on the slingshot? Go on the slingshot. I'll be sitting right here, eating my turkey leg that I got from the concession stand.
You go with me to a haunted house that ain't haunted?
I'm not going to no haunted house.
No. There's no.
No, I don't care.
There's no blood.
I don't care.
There's no nothing.
I don't care.
You go in and you get candy.
No.
And you play. You just. It's like
ain't no such thing.
No. I looked. It came up on my thing last night.
The house that a haunted house.
It's a fun haunted. No, people were reading. That's what people were saying. Like, how is this a haunted house? There's no blood. There's no gore.
Mm-hmm.
There's no nothing, but they do it so that people could take like their kids and stuff, younger kids, so that like there might be little plastic skeletons and stuff, and pictures of witches and stuff, but it's nothing horrible.
I'll go to something like that.
There's nothing horrifying.
But I'm not going to no haunted house when people jumping out.
Right, it's none of that.
And I'm not going to nothing like that. I'm not going to no haunted house. They say you stay here because they got this haunted house in North Carolina. But you stay there for a whole night and they give you $10,000. No, I'm not doing that.
What about the haunted house where you have to sign a waiver?
I'm not going in that. I'm not going in that. I'm not doing that. I'm not having no heart attack, honey. I'm not having no heart attack.
I just want to see you scared and run through.
That's what he want to do. He want to see me scared and running. You ain't gonna see me doing that. You ain't gonna see me doing that. You ain't gonna see me. The only way you gonna see me running, honey, is if I have to run for my life. Oh.
You should say hi. Chat is the. Oh well, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing that. I'm not dying of a heart attack if I don't have to. I'm trying to live my life as long as I can live it, honey. And if I start, like even now, like right now, I get up some mornings and I have shortness of breath. And that's because I have this condition where my lungs can fill up with fluid and I have to take my medication. I take this medication called furosemide, and it's a water pill. So that's why I pee all the time. I pee like 24 hours a day, 7 days. I just piss. I'm a pissy ass motherfucker. That's what I do. I piss.
Right, Patrick. If he keeps saying he
I
gonna
take
have a
my
heart attack,
furosemide
he gonna have a heart
to
attack.
keep my lungs clear. I take my blood pressure medications to keep my blood pressure where it's supposed to be. I take my diabetical medications so my diabeticalness don't be fucked up. I try to take care of myself. I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying to be on this earth for as long as I can.
Possibly can. Yeah, but
And if whatever I can do to avoid dying, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but
And if that means that I ain't getting on the roller coaster at Great Adventure to avoid a heart attack, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I ain't having no heart attack for nobody.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. I'm just not.
Hey, Trisha.
Hey, Trisha, how you doing, Trisha? Monte, you laugh. Monte laughing at me. Monte always laughing at me.
You laughing at me because I'm in the background speaking tongues, honey.
Monte always laughing at me. He thinks I'm such a kiki.
Because you are.
This coffee is delicious, Joseph.
Thank you.
My husband makes the best coffee. Oh, my God. I used to get up in the morning and make coffee, but his coffee, it tastes better. It tastes better. I love his coffee.
Because I add a little secret ingredients.
Yeah, he adds all his little secret ingredients to it. You know, as long as you put no little sugar AVP in there, honey, I'm fine. But, you know, he puts all his little ingredients. What? What? What happened?
The sugar AVP is what make you like it.
No, you put sugar AVP?
Sugar AVP is in there.
Okay, well then it's cute. It's cute for you. It's cute for you. I see y'all ain't donated to the TheMcRaeKingz platform. I don't know. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I have a wish list for the TheMcRaeKingz platform. I'm going to start posting that.
Well, before
not only in the comments
section.
What?
We need a little cash for the laptop we need.
Yes.
We need a little cash because next week we going away on vacation.
I'm going to tell them all that.
But that's
so listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Y'all come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Listen. I need y'all. Y'all know the TheMcRaeKingz. We have always tried to be transparent with you guys. You know, we don't ask for much. We really don't. We don't ask for much.
My stone
we really don't ask for much. We try not to ask for much because we don't like to get on here and appear as though we're begging anybody for money. And so we don't do that. We don't beg people for money, but we are asking you guys. We're about to go on a long trip, right? And we're going to be gone for about a week. And we're going to need as much cash as we possibly can get. Because what we're going down there for, not only are we going down there. Your song came with what?
Money.
Oh, the shade of it all. But we're going down to Georgia not only to see if we can find a nice place to live, but we're also going down there to network. And in networking, it requires us to have certain things. And one of the things it requires us to have is money. So, and we also need money for traveling, for lodging, and stuff like that. If you guys can find it in your hearts to donate to us, we will greatly appreciate it.
The Cash App is
our
in
Cash
the bottom
App,
left.
Our Cash App is right here. Wait, where it go?
In the bottom left.
Yes, in the bottom left. There you go. My nail, y'all see my nail? Y'all see my nail? It's right there. That's our Cash App. If y'all can donate just a small amount, you know, it doesn't take for you to donate a whole bunch, just a small amount. If you can donate $5, $10, $15, $20 to our platform, we would greatly appreciate it. We really would appreciate it. Um, and yeah, that's really all I can
That's it. That's
say. I mean, I
all.
can't. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Do y'all want me to do a strip tease? Do y'all want
Ooh,
what y'all want me to do?
I
Um,
think I should order you this.
what is that? Oh, I like that.
Oh, that you like?
Yes, can you get? How much is that?
I don't know.
What is that? Is that ice?
No,
What is it?
soapy water, and you.
Oh, I was wondering that. I like that.
I bet you do.
Hmm. But anyway, guys, donate to our platform. Just donate. Just send us $1. Send us $1. Send us $5,
Oh,
$10,
thank you.
$20. Thank you for whoever sent that. Thank you so much. But send us a donation. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be an astronomical amount. If it is an astronomical amount, like $1,000 or
Thank
something
you.
like that, I would
Really, thank
appreciate it.
you.
Child, I really thank you, child. Um, but you know,
This is over.
send us a donation. We would really appreciate it. We really need your support. We really do. And next week when we go on our trip, we're going to document y'all. We're gonna do because I'm trying to do a documentary on our trip and our journey to moving forward in our lives, because that's what we're calling it. Me, Joseph and I are calling it, moving forward in our lives, because what we're doing is like, we're staying here with our uncle right now, but we really, as much as we appreciate, our uncle letting us stay here, we really want our own space. So we're going to be moving back into our own place, hopefully. And so our journey is going to be totally different. So we're gonna document that for you guys. You guys, we're gonna go live. You guys gonna see us go live. We're gonna go and hang out a couple of spots in Atlanta, next week. And we're just gonna document everything for you guys and just be a little bit more transparent with you. Um, and so we need your help. We just need your help financially. We do. We need your help financially. In addition to that, I have created a McCraeKingz wish list. And this wish list has all of the different things that we need to make our platform grow. It's not just for anything out, because I want y'all to know, when y'all send money to us and y'all tell us to do something with it, we do it. You know what I'm saying? Or, when y'all send us cash, we take that money and we put it back into our platform. Like, if y'all send us money, we take it and we save it till we have enough to buy the things that we need to
Or
get
we
for our
realize that some
platform.
people are more
Or we pay our
comfortable.
StreamYard bill, or we pay our internet bill. We don't have no internet bill right now.
Or we
But we
realize that some people are more comfortable buying what we want
yeah, and we
as opposed to giving us the money,
right.
which is fine.
Yeah,
I
we've
don't
had
have a
people do
problem
that.
with that.
We've always had a McCraeKingz wish list, but we've had people make purchases for us through the wish list. Like, I remember one time Melissa, she bought us those microphones, um, and there were blogs and fiction. She bought us a iMac. So and we appreciate stuff like this. She, people, so she sent us the money. She sent us $500 buy iMac computer. So we don't just take this money and put it in our pockets and go and spend it on whatever we want. We do exactly what we said we're going to do with it. So I don't want you guys to think that when you send in your money to us for a cause, that we don't take it and use it for that cause. But we are in desperate need of a new laptop, because we don't have a
Trisha, that's the
computer
plan.
at all anymore. We don't have a computer at all anymore. Our computer has completely crashed. Um, fixing it would cost more than what it would cost to get a new laptop, because Apple computers are very expensive to fix. So fixing
Well,
it,
you don't have Apple Pay.
yeah,
I mean, Apple Care.
fixing it would cost more It would cost more to fix it than it would for us to just go out and get a whole new computer. So that's what we're trying to do at this time. We're trying to get a new laptop so that we will be able to, do our live thing. Like as y'all can see, y'all seeing me in my bedroom, but you don't see no backdrop like you usually like I used to have. I used to have a backdrop every day, and you know, it was just different. So donate to our platform. And if you don't want to donate cash to our platform, then you can go on our wish list and you get something off of our wish list. If you purchase anything off our wish list, it'll ship right to us. Just make sure you put your name on it, add a card to it, and put your name on it and say who it's from, because so that we can acknowledge you. And if you don't want to be acknowledged publicly, we're fine with that. If you don't want us to mention your name or mention that you purchased something for us, we're fine with that. This is a safe space. This is a place where if you want to move in silence, you can move in silence. So, with that being said, guys, donate to the TheMcRaeKingz platform. Donate to our platform. And, this is a good platform to donate to. This is a good platform to invest into.
Shout out to South Jersey Pride. Unfortunately, you will not see the McRaeKingz there.
Oh, yeah? When is their Pride?
Tomorrow.
Why they won't see us?
Because I'm not driving to Chariot.
Oh, we should go. My niece is going to be performing there.
What niece?
Drew Friday.
Oh, her name ain't on the thing?
She's supposed to be performing there.
No, she's not. I promise you.
Joseph don't like to go nowhere, y'all. He is such a
such
a fun stealer.
Let me curse you out right now.
No, you're gonna cuss me out. You're gonna cuss me out.
Y'all have seen, because I put it on there in the motherfucking shorts. And if you haven't seen
Joseph is a fun stealer.
Go watch the short. Joseph have seen every motherfucking look we had at every motherfucking pride we went to in the state of New Jersey. In the state of New Jersey.
Okay.
This bitch think I'm supposed to run around the motherfucking town all over the globe just because that's what he wants to do.
You ain't got to run all over town and all over the globe.
Now, if I didn't have this motherfucking stroke, yes, I wouldn't have a problem.
Here we go with that again.
With doing these things. But he don't understand. He already know. What happened at the last Pride we went to? We couldn't even have fun because my motherfucking blood was low and I was passing out at every fucking goddamn
No, you couldn't have fun. You couldn't have
every
fun.
3 steps.
And that's what I keep telling him. That's what I keep telling him about when we go out. He always says we couldn't have fun. He thinks that it's such a burden for me.
I didn't say it was a burden.
To take care of him.
It's a burden for myself.
He doesn't, hold on. He thinks it's such a burden for me to take care of him when we're out and about. Because let's be honest. Joseph keep on saying, when I get back to normal, when I get back to normal, I'm like, Joseph, you had a stroke. This is your new normal, right? So he doesn't understand that I understand and I know. Like, I know that because he had a stroke, he can't walk as fast as he used to. I know that since he had a stroke, he has limitations, but he is so goddamn hard-headed and so headstrong. Joseph don't allow nobody to take care of him. Not even me. He don't even allow me to take. I try to take care of him. I try to tell him different things to do. He do not listen. Cause he want to take care of himself. He's like, I can do it, Tramel. I can do it. He tries, and I give him a big E for effort because he tries. He really does try. But I'm like, Joseph, okay, when we go out to these events, I said, Joseph, if you want to sit down, it's okay. If you want to sit down through the whole entire event, I don't have no problem with that. Like, if we go to an event and he don't want to walk, okay, let's find us a place to sit down. And we'll sit the whole time. That's what I be saying to him. But he thinks that I want to go and I want to be walking all around the place. Shit, I'm 55 years old. I don't want to be walking around the place. Shit, I be tired too. I got my limitations too,
I want to be like everybody else.
You can't be like everybody else.
Boyfriend and holding their little husband.
That's cute. That's cute. We hold hands. We can hold hands sitting down.
I can't hold hands like this.
Yes, you can.
Shoulder for my
Joseph, that's fine.
No, it's not fine.
It is too.
No,
okay, well, you just got to be. Joseph, you're gonna have
Because
to
you
be
don't mind.
okay
And
with.
one thing I do know, and I never said, is that I know that you don't mind,
Right.
people
Listen, I'm
hearing.
not saying don't. I'm not saying throw down the gauntlet. I'm not saying that you should just
And
give
then,
up.
like when we had,
Hold on,
no,
hold
I
on,
know, but
hold on.
when we
Listen,
had
listen to me.
company the
Listen
last
to me.
time,
Listen to me.
I felt bad because she was there to have a good time, and then my little ass,
Right, but
yeah, I
Joseph,
didn't at the
listen.
time. I didn't know I needed a blood
Right,
transfusion either.
but listen to me. This is what I'm saying to you, and y'all in the chat, please, y'all put your hands up and agree with me when I say this. This is what I'm saying to you. You're gonna have to start being okay with the way that you are. Okay, if there are things that you can improve or you want to improve, then improve those things, and by all means improve those things. But at the moment, you don't have the mobility that you so desire. Like Joseph want to be able to walk around and not have no problems, not be able,
Right.
not have to stop and stuff like that. But that's not your normal. That's not your normal. You've had a stroke. And when you've had a stroke, it takes time for you to get back to. Joseph had a stroke and he ain't had no rehab yet. He has not
I
been to
rehab
rehab.
myself.
Joseph, you have not been to
Well, this
rehab
is why
yet.
I want to go to the gym.
No, 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 no. You can't go to the gym
Why?
because you
They put me on exercise
every
equipment.
Joseph, everything that you talking about going to the gym, guess what? They do that at rehab.
Rehab.
So Joseph needs to be under a doctor's care, and he needs to be at rehab where because Joseph can't feel, he has numbness on the whole right side of his body. He always complains about the right side of his body being hot or cold or what have you. And when you go to rehabilitation, they're going to show you, they're going to show you how to fix that. What they will do is you go in there and you say that your body is numb on that side, hold on. If they say that you say your body is numb on that side, you know what they're going to do? They're going to work on that side because your body is not talking to your brain.
No, what they said was
Joseph, you
they
don't.
didn't even know why I had the numbness still because I was so mobile.
Mm-hmm,
Because they said normally when people have what I have, the
mm-hmm,
numbness, they're not as mobile as I am.
right.
So what they said was that
You've defeated a lot of odds. You
my
have.
brain hasn't realized that I'm okay.
Right. Joseph,
So
listen, you have defeated a lot of odds when it comes
now
to
what
having a
I'm saying
stroke.
to you is like tapping the ball with my toe and the things that they had me doing, other than like I like
Right.
the exercise stuff they had me doing on the machine.
Right.
The other stuff to me was stupid. Like, and I know it was for my good. I know it was
Well,
for
it
my
may be
good.
stupid, but it's something to help
But that's what I'm
you.
saying. I know it was for my good, and it was supposed to help me. And like the stuff they was telling me to do, the exercise. For example, you see how I go up the stairs one step at a time. I
Hmm.
stopped and started walking up the stairs the right way
Right.
because I know it's strengthening my leg because it feels numb, and to me, the numbness makes it feel weak. But
Right.
at the same time, I was scared because this is the knee that I broke.
Right.
So it was like it was a double-edged sword. It
Right.
was like, okay, do I keep going up the stair one stair at a time, or do I train the whole leg in general? Hey Val, or do I train the whole leg in
Right.
general,
Right.
the knee and the leg
Hmm.
at the same? So that's what I've
Right.
been doing. If you notice,
But
I
what I'm
walk up
saying,
the stairs.
this is what I'm saying to you.
But no, that's part of
This is
what
what
they
I'm saying
told
to
me.
y'all. And y'all tell my husband, please tell my husband, because I need for him to hear it from as many people as he could possibly hear it from. Joseph, you had a stroke. Okay. And then to add to that, you broke your knee and you have not been to rehabilitation. You would not believe what rehabilitation would do for you. It's just like, remember when I got this fistula put in my arm and I
Mm-hmm.
kept on telling you my arm is numb, my arm is numb, it hurts, it hurts. And what you told me to do? You told me to get that thing, that
Right, the
stress
stress
ball
ball.
and squeeze it. So that's what I did. I hated doing it, but it helped, but it fixed my problem. You understand what I'm saying? I thought it was stupid. Just like you said, some of the exercises in rehabilitation you think are stupid. They may seem or look stupid at the time that you're doing them. but they help you.
You
And
know
that's what
what
I'm
Joe is
saying.
stressful?
Hmm?
When I had mine done, I honestly, and the stress ball never bothered me because I just be watching
It
TV and
didn't bother
squeezing
me
the
either.
ball. Like,
I'm just not a like that. I'm just not a person that just like do stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying, y'all tell Joseph he need to go to rehabilitation. He had a stroke and he's never been to
I went
rehabilitation. He
twice.
went
Well,
twice,
then
and then
coronavirus hit, so
he
it
went
wasn't
twice,
like.
and then the pandemic hit, and so everything got shut down, and he wasn't able to go to rehabilitation. He has not been. He needs to go to rehabilitation so that he will be able to do the things that he so desires to do. That's why when we go out, it's hard for you to walk. That's why when we go out and you want to walk around and stuff like that, you can't. We got to stop and rest and stuff like that. It's because you need rehabilitation.
Wait, read Val's comment.
What? I can't read it.
Because Aunt Gwynny ain't want to go to rehabilitation either. She said, "You just like your aunt,
Yeah,
too damn independent.
and hard
It
headed.
must be an Aries thing."
It is. You know what? Joseph, I love my husband to death, and I tell him that all the time. I love him with all my heart. But he is one of the smartest people that I know that is too smart for his own damn good. He too smart for his own damn good. Joseph know everything. He know it ain't nothing that he don't know. Nothing. He don't know. I know my body. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know he knows.
But
And you can't tell him no different until you sit down and you have a conversation. I've sat down. There's the things that I've always wanted him to do. I've sat down and I've had a conversation with him about them. And he said, okay, Tramel, I'll try it. Like when I told him we was in Rome, he was like, Tramel, I want to learn. I want to start walking again. So what did he do? He got together with his friend, and they used to go out to the park and they walk. Because I said, Joseph, if that's what if you want to start walking again, then you got to get up and you got to start doing it. And so he got up and he started doing. So me, I know he's going to eventually go to rehab. When we get to Georgia, you going to rehab, honey. If I have to put you on my back and take you there, my damn self, you're going to rehabilitation because I know. And see, the one thing I know about my husband is once he gets in there and he sees the result, because Joseph is a person you got to show him. Joseph, you can't just tell him something. You got to show him, honey. He got to see it. Once he starts seeing the results of what rehabilitation will do for him, he's going to enjoy it. Not only is he going to enjoy it, but he's going to come back to me and he's going to say, Tramel, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I know him. I know him. They'll give him the tools. He'll bring them home. He'll do the tools at home, and he'll get better. You'll get better. You will. You'll get better.
It ain't do nothing for me in the 2 days that I went.
What you gonna do? What are you gonna do when we go to Georgia?
What do you mean? I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing in Jersey.
No, you're not. No, we're not. What about all the events that we supposed to be going to? What about the red carpet events and all the events that we supposed to be doing? What about the pride events? No. Hold on. Because I'm getting. I'm putting it. I'm putting it. I'm putting it in your ear. What about all the events? Period. Because we're going to a place, y'all. If we move to Georgia, Georgia is like one of the main hubs
the Black Hollywood
for Black LGBTQ men. When you go to Georgia, you don't see you every other step that you take, you're gonna see a man that's gay. So, you know, there's a lot of networking. There's a lot of ways that you can make friends with people. There's a lot of different events that you go to. We're gonna go to these events and you're gonna be like, I gotta sit down.
If my blood level low, yeah.
Yes, but do you want to do that?
Well,
no. Answer the question. No. Answer the question. No, answer the question.
I'm answering the question.
No, you're not.
When you do that.
No, you're not answering the question. I asked you a question.
Answering the question my way.
No, I asked you a question. The question that I asked you is do you want to?
And I said
no. Did I just asked you? Do you?
They have to find out why my blood
Joseph, I asked you a question. I said, you said to me, Tramel, I hate it when we go out and I always have to rest and I have to sit down and so on and so forth. I said, do you want, and I'm asking you, do you want to continue to be that way? That's a yes or no question. Am I
No,
right?
no, it ain't.
It is.
No, it ain't.
Motherfucker, it is. Oh,
You
no,
can't
yes, no
tell me how
question.
to answer a
I
question.
asked you, I said, do you want to continue? See, with me, if I don't want to continue to do something, I'm say yes or no.
Okay, if I say no, but then they don't find out why my blood level low,
No, I ain't
then
asked
that
you all
don't
of
mean
that.
shit.
I ain't,
You talking
we,
about
no, we ain't
a
getting into,
rehabilitation that
no,
even if I'm
no,
rehabilitated, I still ain't gonna be able to move the way
Joseph,
I want to move.
Joseph.
So
See, this is the problem with black people, is that they only hear what they want to hear. I asked him a question. I said, Joseph, do you want to continue to be maimed or feel maimed the way you do? Yes,
give me
Tramel.
that before you
No,
let it go
Tramel.
on.
It's a yes or no question. Okay, if you don't want to continue to
Give
do
me that.
that, then that's what we'll do. We will figure out a way. We will we gonna have to figure out a way for it not to be that way, and whatever steps we need to take, we're gonna take. That's it. I swear to God, y'all. Here, I swear to God. This is what I go through. I can't. I ask him a question, and he got to give me. He got to be detail oriented about everything, and that's just who he is. That's just who he is. But
Let me calm
that's
down,
married
honey,
life.
because you
That's,
making
yeah.
me.
You need to calm down. You need to calm your spirit, honey. You need to be where I am. You need to calm your spirit. See, I don't get excited and get upset about stuff like that. I don't. I really don't. You need to calm your spirit, honey. You need to do some
Because
breathing.
you trying to
Do
tell
you need
me
to
how to
do?
answer a
I'm
question.
not trying to tell you how to answer a question. I asked you a question. It was a yes or no question. It wasn't
It
a
wasn't.
question. It was. It
You
was.
okay? You was talking about me going to rehab.
No.
No, no, no. You was talking about
No.
me going to
No. We
rehab.
were no. I asked you a question,
Right.
Joseph.
And before that, you was talking about me
Right.
going to
Before that,
rehab.
that's what I was talking about.
So the question that you asked me required a two-part
No,
answer.
it don't.
It does.
It doesn't.
Okay, so I go to rehab, they fix this
It
shit, but then my blood
requires a
level low.
yes or a
But then
no.
my blood level low, so I still can't go to
Joseph,
events and walk around the
I
way that
get
I want
all
to
of
walk.
that. I understand all that. I know all of that. I don't need for you to tell me all of that. I asked you a yes or no question. I said, do you want to continue to be
So how come when you
inhabilitated?
want to give a dissertation for 20 minutes to an answer, I'm supposed to sit there
This
and
ain't about me
listen,
giving a
but when
dissertation.
I do it, it becomes a problem if
It's
you
not a
want to yes or
problem.
no.
It's not a problem.
Yes, it is.
No,
Because
it's
you do
not.
the same thing. And when I be like, Trumel, yes or no? No, I have to explain it so you understand
No,
it.
no, Joseph. If you take it that way, then I apologize. But no, that's not the way it is. I'm not trying to stop you from saying what you want to say. All I'm saying is that my question didn't require all of that. My question required a yes or a no, and you could say yes or no. Period. That's it. Yes, Tramel. No, Tramel. Now, if you have details after that, then that's fine. But my initial question required a yes or a no. I said, "Do you want to continue to be the way you are? You do you want to continue to be the way you are physically? Huh?
At this point, it don't even matter to
No,
me.
I'm asking you. Do you want to continue to be that way? Do you want to continue for us to go out to events and you not be able to withstand or sustain? Do you still want to continue to do that? It's a yes or a no question, right?
No,
Okay.
make you happy.
Okay.
How?
So then let's do something. And I'm going following him saying no because he just said no. I'm going to say okay. Well then let's do something about it. Period. That's it. But I get what you're saying. I mean, I get. You're saying that we got to figure out, why your blood is low and all those other things. I get all of that. I get all of that. I understand all that. If that's what we need to do, then that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. And stop being a stank ass. You always being a stank ass. See, your attitude sometimes, you need to change your attitude about things. Y'all need to, people, y'all need to stop. People need to stop getting excited and things. You need to change your attitude about things. You need to stop being so mean and surly and change your attitude and be a little bit more happier. Be happy. Smile sometimes. That's one thing my husband, he do not smile a lot. Smile sometimes. He always gotta look serious. Look at him. Look, y'all look. Look at him.
You see, I say I don't want to be on camera.
Look, look,
And here you go.
look, look. Y'all see him? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where you at? Where you at? Y'all see him?
Your whole hand is in the damn camera.
Y'all see him? Y'all see?
There
y'all
ain't no
see him?
reason to smile.
Y'all
Smile
see him?
for what?
Yeah, because you breathing. That's why. Stymie. Because you breathing. That's something to smile about. That's something to smile about. That's something to be happy about. I wake up in the morning and I am such a happy person. I'm a happy person.
And it
Because I don't have a problem.
disgusts me.
I don't have no problems.
It fucking disgusts me.
Okay, well then it's okay. It's okay for it to disgust you. It's not gonna stop me from being happy. It's not gonna stop me from being happy. I've learned how to be okay. And when I say I learned how to be okay, I've learned how to be okay with everything. I don't have no problems and no issues with nobody. You people out there in YouTube land and Facebook land, I don't have no problem with the way you feel about me. I don't have no problem with the way you feel about the color of my skin. I don't have no problem with the way you feel about me getting my nails done. If I want to get on here with a wig and some lipstick, child, and y'all don't like it, I don't care. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna get on here with no wig, no lipstick, child. Y'all know I'm androgynous. I'm eccentric, but I ain't wearing no lipstick. I ain't doing the lipstick thing. I'm not transitioning into that. That's not my skilo. But if I choose to do that and somebody does not like it, that's fine. It's okay. I've learned. I think God is teaching me that, Tramel, everybody in this world is different. And because and you have to understand that everybody in this world is not like you.
And everybody in this world ain't
And
gonna
everybody
like
has a right to feel the way they want to feel. If they want to feel like they don't like black people, they have a right to feel that way. If they feel like they don't like gay people, they have a right to feel that way. And you have to be okay with that. You can't let those people that don't like you because you're gay, you can't let those people that don't like you because of the color of your skin, you can't let them stop you from being happy. So that's why I'm happy. I can walk down the street right now and people can tease and say horrible things about me. It ain't gonna make me no difference. It ain't gonna make me feel no type of way at all. It's not. I'm not gonna allow it to do that to me. I don't get in my feelings like people. Some of the things that I see people posting on Facebook that I be like, "Ooh, I don't like that. I don't agree with that." It'll bother me for a minute, but I get over it. It's some people that see people post things on Facebook and y'all want to write them a whole dissertation. Y'all want to curse them out. Y'all want to harass them and call them all kind of names and stuff like that. I don't have y'all spend too much energy.
No, but then when they type good morning, you ain't got shit to say.
Right. Y'all spend too much energy on the wrong shit. Why you spend the energy cursing somebody out that you ain't gonna never meet, that you don't never know on social media just because they said, I don't like black people. I don't like niggers. Why you taking your energy and wasting your time writing or threatening that person or call them names or tell them they going to hell? Why? Because after you did that, now what? You feel better? You really feel better? Yeah, you feel better for about 5 minutes. For about 5 minutes, you feel better.
They don't even feel better.
That's what I'm
Because in
saying.
order to feel better, you gotta actually make
But
the
some
person.
people,
No, but I'm saying in order for you to feel better,
Right.
you no, they feel accomplished
You can't do what you really
because
want to do
they
because what
feel
you really
accomplished because they told this person how they feel.
right.
But in order to feel better, you have to have made an impact on the person that you said it to.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, the
You
person
ain't
that you said it to don't give two shits
right.
what
They
you
laughing
think or
at
what
your
you
ass.
feel.
They laughing at your ass. Like I said, when you do something, this is it's self gratification, child. I'm not going to spend my. I'm not going to waste my energy cursing somebody out just because they say I don't like niggas, and it give me gratification for about maybe a couple of seconds. Or what you saying that for the sake of you being able to go back to your friends and saying I cussed that nigga, I cussed his ass out. What does it do? It don't do nothing. Nothing. It don't do nothing. So why you wait? Why y'all wasting y'all time? People in social media, and this is what kills me about social media. People spend so much time and energy attacking each other. That's not what social media should be all about. But that's what y'all make it about. That's what y'all make it about.
Are you kidding me right now?
I just talked to a very good friend of mine, one my best friend. My best friend is it's hard for me to talk about. My best friend right now is he's been diagnosed with cancer. Never smoked a cigarette in his whole entire life. And he has lung cancer, right? And he just went through his first bout of chemotherapy, and unfortunately, the chemo didn't work. They told him that the chemo didn't really do anything, so they put him on another. They're putting him on another bout of chemo, and he says to me,
And he
yes,
had
he
to stay
says to
on it for
me,
the rest of his life.
yeah, he has to stay on it for the rest of his life. And he said, Tramel, if I don't see any results from this chemo, I'm just gonna tell him I'm not doing it anymore. Which tells me that if this chemo doesn't work for him, my best friend has decided he's just gonna die. And you know what I took from that? That life is too short.
But
Hold on, hold on. Life is too short, y'all. It is. Life is too short for y'all to be wasting your energy on negative shit. For real. Life is too short. I don't know when I'm gonna. I'm sitting here. Ever since he told me that on Friday, and ever since he told me that, I've been praying. God, please let this chemo work. Please let this chemo, because I don't want to lose my best friend. But it's a possibility that the chemo might not work, and he's made a decision that he's going to stop doing the chemo. And I know what happens to most cancer patients that stop doing chemo. They stop doing their treatment, or they just say, you know what, I'm tired. And you know, I can't say I understand how that feels because I don't have cancer. But some cancer patients be like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this. I just want to lay down and I just want to go to sleep and I don't want to wake up. You know, that may be the state that he's in. But I may lose my best friend. And his life may be over. His life may be over with. But I still got a life. And I don't have cancer. I have a couple of I have a disease. I have diabetes, yes. But that's something that I can manage. And I can live my life to the fullest. I can live a good life. And before he goes, I'm living my life for him. I'm living my life for him too. I'm living my life for my best friend. The life that he don't have, I'm going to live it. I'm going to be happy. I'm not going to let nobody take me out of my element. I'm not going to let nobody break my spirit. I'm not going to let nobody break my heart. I'm going to live my life to the fullest. And I'm going to live my best life, my very best life. And nobody's going to stop me from doing that. Nobody. Nobody's going to stop me from doing that. I have lost too many friends. All of my friends are dead. I lost all of my friends in the AIDS epidemic back in the 90s.
Oh, you.
All of my friends. When I and y'all, I'm dead serious. I lost all of my friends, all my childhood friends. It was 10 of us. All my childhood friends that I grew up with, that I came out the closet with, and we all used to go to the clubs together. We used to go on vacation together. All of them are dead and gone, with the exception of maybe three of us. It's about three of us left. But all of my friends are dead and gone. I've lost too many friends to HIV and AIDS. And now I may possibly lose my best friend to cancer. And you gonna tell me I'm not gonna live my best life? Oh, I'm gonna live my best life. Yes, I am. I'm gonna live my best life. I sure enough am. I'm gonna live it. And I'm telling you this. This is one of my new sayings for the year. You better live, bitch. You better live, bitch. You better live. Stop allowing um negativity in your life. If there's something in your life that's negative, you need to walk away from it and be okay with walking away from it. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your father. I don't care if it's your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, your best friend. I don't care who it is. If they are causing toxicity in your life, you don't need them. You don't need them. Stop thinking about, or what if I need them? Stop thinking about that. You don't need nobody like that. You don't need nobody helping you that's also bringing negativity to you. Give you an example. You like somebody, you like you right now. Let's say right now you need $1,000, right? And you go to your best friend and you ask them, can you loan me $1,000? And they say, yeah, I'm gonna loan you $1,000. I'll loan it to you. But when you get over there and get the $1,000, they want to give you, well, you need to learn how to save your money, and you need to learn. You need. No, I don't need. You know what? Keep your $1,000. Keep your $1,000. You need to turn around and walk away from that. See, because I asked you for $1,000, I asked you to lecture me. I'm grown, and that's it. It's not, and you don't have to be angry or mad about it. You just have to not accept it. There's certain things that you don't have to accept in life. And you know, and when and I know sometimes all of us, we get in a bind where we feel like we have to accept things from people, even though, oh, let me accept this from them. I know I'm gonna get a lecture, but let me just. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. God will put it in your path for somebody to give you that $1,000. You don't have to go through that. You don't have to go through being talked down to or told you ain't shit because you couldn't pay your rent because you lost your job. You don't have to accept those things. Stop accepting them. I don't care who they're from. I don't care if it's from. If you listen, if you ain't being treated the way you want to be treated, then why do you want these people in your life? It's like taking yourself and putting yourself in a lion's den.
Because it's hard for some people to let go.
Y'all gotta learn how to let go.
Or they feel bad when they let go of these people.
Don't stop feeling bad. Stop feeling bad and start thinking about yourself. The one thing that none of us are selfish with ourselves. I'm very selfish with myself. You know why?
Now you are.
Because nobody can't take care of me better than me. Don't nobody know what's going on with this body. Don't nobody know what I need. Don't nobody know what's best for me but me. I'm selfish with myself. Oh, you damn right. I'm selfish with myself. Can't nobody take care of me better than me. Stop feeling guilty for taking time out for yourself. Stop feeling guilty for treating yourself to that dress that you want to go out into the store and buy. Stop feeling bad for being selfish with yourself. Stop feeling bad for that. It's okay. And whoever don't like it, they don't like it. You don't have to apologize for who you are. I tell John, people call me all the time when I'm doing my life coaching. I'm a life coach. So when people call me and they say, "Well, Tramel, I went out today." I had one person that I was life coaching. She told me, she was like, "Tramel, I went out and I bought this car for myself. I've always wanted a sports car." And she said, "I went out and I bought this sports car for myself." She said, "But I feel so guilty for getting this sports car because that means that I can only ride one other person in my car. And, I have a sister and she has 6 kids. How can I, ride her in this car?"
You put
I
that
said,
bitch on the bus.
I said, "You just can't ride them in the car. Why you got to feel guilty because you can't ride your sister's 6 children in your car?" You know what I'm saying?
You put them bitches on the bus where they belong.
Yes.
Ain't nobody tell her.
Pass me the plug, Papa.
Huh?
Yeah. You put the plug.
Ain't nobody tell her to have 6 motherfucking kids.
Right. You don't have 6 kids. She got 6 kids. Now, if you had 6 kids and bought a sports car, I'm gonna tell you why you buy that sports car, child, and you got 6 children. Unless you got a second car, unless it's your second car, I'm gonna tell you why you got a sports car, a two-seater sports car, and you got 6 kids, and this is your only car. Why? That's different. But you ain't got no churn. This girl ain't had no churn, but she felt guilty for going out and buying this sports car for herself because she said she wouldn't be able to ride her family members around in her car. Why are you feeling bad for that? Are you serious? I had one lady, one man that I was life coaching. He was a single man, but he has a lot of nieces and nephews and stuff like that. And he at one time had a big house. And unfortunately, because of finances and stuff like that, because of the pandemic, he had to downsize, and he had to move he had to sell his house and move into a small apartment. And he felt guilty because he had to move into a small apartment. He said, "My nieces and nephews ain't gonna be able to come over here and play and stay the night and stuff like that." I said, "Why not?" I said, "If you want them to, you'll find room for them in your one-bedroom apartment for them to come and hang out and play or stay the night or what have you. But you don't have to feel guilty about that. Those are not your children. They're your nieces and nephews. I know you love them. I have nieces and nephews, y'all. I have great nieces and nephews. Shout out to my niece Tamika. She about to have a baby in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be a great uncle again. She having a little girl, and her name is gonna be Sapphire. I'm gonna call her Safi. Safi. That's gonna be her nickname. But anyway, I don't have to feel guilty about not having the space because I have a plethora of nieces and nephews. Let me tell y'all something. I don't have to feel guilty. I'm not gonna sit here and feel guilty about not being able to have my nieces and nephews come over.
What I don't understand, and somebody needs to make me understand this because I've never been this person.
What's that?
And y'all know I come with a tough love. It's back there. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I come with a tough love. I ain't like Tramel. I don't hit soft. You want life coaching from me? I'm hitting hard, straight to the gut. Because that's who I am. That's what I do.
No, but our techniques are different when it comes to life coaching.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yours is more of a soft love. Right. Mine is straight, packed to the face. I don't understand why y'all are so accustomed to taking care of other people's problems.
Right.
taking care of other people's, making yourself accustomed to being
No, no, no.
accustomed
You were on the
to.
right track. People spend a lifetime taking care of other
No,
people's
but
problems.
not even their problems, but just you try to make your life comfortable for other people.
Right.
When them motherfuckers don't matter.
Uh-huh.
Because at the end of the day, they're not making your life
Right.
comfortable for them.
You better say it.
And that's the part that fucks me up with people. You so busy trying to make life easy for other people,
and not for
but it's not
yourself.
your problem.
And not for
Who
yourself.
gives a fuck that your sister got 6 kids or your brother got 10 kids and they can't come to your motherfucking house? That's not your problem.
Mm-hmm.
How many motherfucking kids you got?
Mm-hmm.
Probably none. Or worry about your 2 kids or 3 kids or whatever. Stop worrying about everybody else's shit.
Right, right.
Because at the end of the day, the same way they laid there and cracked their motherfucking legs open to have their motherfucking kids, they should have had a plan on how to take care of them motherfuckers when they came into this world.
Mm-hmm.
That's not your problem. They're not your problem.
But let me tell you what I told. Let me tell you what I told my client when they said that to me. I said, you know what? I said, because she, you know, he was like, I had to downsize to a 1-bedroom apartment. I said, you know what? I said, let me ask you this. Do you have a roof over your head? He said, yes. I said, are you grateful for that? He said, yes. I said, then start being grateful. Start being grateful and stop feeling guilty. Start being grateful and stop feeling guilty. Start being grateful and stop feeling guilty.
Let me tell y'all something. I have one niece.
Oh, wait a minute.
I love her to death. I love her to death. What you look for?
My glasses.
Oh, they was behind you.
I know.
And I love her to death.
I got them.
But let me tell you something. I ain't got to sit here and worry about her because between my brother-in-law and my sister, I know they got this. If something, God forbid, something should happen to them, if my niece had to come live with me in Tremel, then she becomes my responsibility. Then she becomes, we have to take care of her, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But as long as my sister and my brother-in-law is alive, I ain't got to worry about her.
Right.
I ain't got to make space for her.
Right.
I ain't got to make sure she getting to school and what have you. Unless I'm watching her on that day.
Right, right.
And, that's the problem. Y'all too consumed in other people's lives.
Yeah.
Y'all put other people first. And that's the problem.
Learn how to take care of yourself and stop.
When do you become number one?
Right.
Why do people feel bad when they put themselves first?
Right, right.
I ain't never felt bad.
Yes, learn how to put yourself first. It's okay for you to put listen, everybody within the sound of my voice.
I ain't doing shit for you unless it's something in it for me.
Right.
And she knew that. Because I'm not. Tremel will tell you. Tremel will tell you. And sometimes it kind of upsets him.
Read what my friend Brandy said.
But I'm not putting nobody before me. If I don't want to do something, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Mm-hmm. I love you. I love you too, Brandy. And tell Mike to call me. I've sent you a message with my phone number. Check your Facebook Messenger. I sent you.
How do you subscribe, Brandy? You just go to YouTube. Same name, Well, you
TheMcRaeKingz.
Tremel's name.
Yeah.
Go to TheMcRaeKingz with a Z and subscribe
on YouTube.
And you can subscribe on YouTube.
Yes.
But Tremel gets mad at me sometimes because he be wanting to help people sometimes. And I'll be like, no, I'm not doing it. And he's like, Papa, you so mean. I'm not mean. I'm real. I'm not putting myself out for somebody just because. I don't give a fuck. That's your problem. If what would you do if you couldn't call Tremel and say, could you take me here because we have a car? You get your ass on the motherfucking bus or call an Uber and get to where you gotta go. And that's what you're gonna do today because I don't feel like driving you where you wanna go. Because guess what? When I get there, you're gonna be like, oh, it's only gonna take 15, 20 minutes. Can you wait for me? And no, I don't want to do that. I don't care if my whole day was sitting on my couch and scratching my motherfucking balls. You interrupted me scratching my motherfucking balls on my motherfucking couch. I'm not putting myself out for nobody. If I don't want to do it, I don't
No,
want to
you're
do it.
right. You're
Ain't
absolutely right.
nobody gonna make me
No,
feel bad behind the
you're
fact that
absolutely
I
right.
don't want to
See,
do
this
it.
is the thing about me now. I realized that number one, you can't save somebody that don't want to be saved. Number one. Number two is you can sit and you can talk to somebody and give them positive affirmations and tell them what to do all you want to. It's up to them to do the work. If they don't do the work, then they're not going to they're not going to prosper, or they're going to continue to stay stagnant in the same place. Um, and see, with
Hey, best friend.
my technique of life coaching is, you know, I try to be, you know, I give people options. I give people options, and you know, I explain to them. I say, you know, I put it back on you. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to do? Okay, what is it that you want to do? If you come to me with an issue and you say, Tramel, A, B, C, D is happening. Okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to do about this? Well, Tramel, I'm asking you, what should I do about it? Okay, I'm going to tell you what you should do about it, but it's up to you to follow what I'm saying. If you don't follow through what I'm saying, then you're going to be in the same place.
And I agree with you, Val. I agree with that 100%. Because of the trauma they faced in their lives,
Yeah. And
they
see,
trying to fix
listen,
everybody else's life.
I understand that we all want to be Samaritans. We want to help people. We want to show our family members that we love them and we care about them. We want to show them that we care. And the way we do that is by the things that we do for them and by the things that we say to them. But with that being said, it comes a time when whoever that family member is or whoever that friend is, they have to get up on their own and they have to
But
do the same thing that you have done
but
to
sometimes
get yourself to a space where you need to get yourself.
but sometimes like okay, but you know my family, Tramel.
Hmm.
They don't never call my phone and ask me to do anything.
Right.
So at any given point, and I'm being honest, if any of my family members call me and say, Joe, I need this kind of help, I'm going to do it because they
Right.
don't never ask me for
Right.
help.
Right.
But then you have other people in this world that every 5 minutes their phone is ringing
Hmm.
and their family wants something from them.
Hmm.
That's the problem.
Right.
That right there becomes a problem because
Yeah.
that says, oh, you Captain Save-A-Hole for everybody in the family. So that becomes a problem. And that becomes a problem for me. And when people
No,
call
they
me,
develop a sense of
no,
entitlement.
and when people call me and tell me that, I'm like, well, stop answering your phone.
No, no, no,
Let
no.
them bitches
See,
suffer.
this is what you have to stop doing. Y'all have to take the sense of entitlement away from your family members and your friends. You have to take that away. And that's what I was trying to explain to you about my family. See, Joseph is like Tramel, because I don't have a driver's license, but Joseph does. But Tramel, you know, sometimes my family will call and say, Tramel, could you take me here? Could you take me there? Could you take me here? Could you take me there? And he's like, Tramel, why are they asking you to take them somewhere? You ain't the one that got driver's license. I'm the one that got drivers. I'm the one that got to get in the car and take them wherever they got to go. I said, Joseph, you know what it is? My family has a sense of entitlement when it comes to me. They feel like if I have a way to get around, then all they have to do is ask me, and I'm gonna make it so they can get around too. So they feel like me and Joseph is married. So Joseph drives and we got a car. So it shouldn't be no problem when they call me and ask me, take me here, take me there, take me. No, it is a problem. It's not, and it's really not a problem. It's a yes or no answer. Yes or no. So what I had to do is I had to take that sense of entitlement back from my family. That sense of entitlement that my family has for feeling like they can pick up the phone every 5 minutes and say, Tramel, take me here, take me there. I had to take that away from them. I had to start saying no. I had to start saying no, I can't. No, I can't. I don't have a way to do that. And if they was mad about it, I'm not apologizing for that. I'm not apologizing for them being mad at it. But I took that sense of entitlement away from them. So now they know. I say to them, okay, let me see if Joseph is available and if he wants to do it. If Joseph don't want to do it, he ain't got to do it, because my husband know I ain't gonna get mad at him. My husband know I rock with my husband 100. 100 every day, all day. He know I'm not gonna force him to. I'm not gonna say, Joseph, get your ass up. We going to pick up my sister and we're gonna take her where she want to go. I'm not gonna do that with him. And I'm not gonna. If he says to me, Tramel, I don't feel like driving right now. Kim, Joseph don't feel like driving right now, so I can't. We can't take you.
See, El Manning, I have to agree with what you said. Can you tap what she said?
I did.
Oh, it ain't pop up yet.
No, it
Oh, there you go. Because that's the way I felt. In the beginning, that's the way I felt. That he fostered that kind of environment. And in the beginning, I'm not going to lie. Tramel was a yes man.
I ain't no yes man no more.
He was. He was a yes man. Like, all
not
the people
no more.
he knew. And that's why, like, a lot of his friends don't like me. Because...
And it's okay.
No, I'm fine with that.
It's okay that they don't like. No, I'm saying it's okay that they don't like. It's okay.
No,
I don't like. I don't mess with them then.
No, what I'm saying is a lot of them don't like me because they were so used to Tramel saying yes and giving them his way. And, you know, when I came around, you could look at me and tell, okay, this bitch ain't going to be rocking with the way we manipulate Tramel. Because I felt a lot of his people manipulated him into doing things they wanted him to do. And when I came along, the no's, at first, he was yes, please do it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. But then I felt bad because that's my husband. I don't want, to disappoint him. But then I just got to the point where I'm like, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not. Like, either he's going to tell him no or I'm going to tell him no, because I ain't got a problem with telling a bitch no. I ain't got no problem with telling somebody no.
No, I just come to a point where I'm not going to burden anyone.
To a point where, like I always say to y'all, I have to redirect Tramel sometimes. And I would tell him, I said, do my family call and ask for rides? Well, everybody in your family got a car. Okay, that's not my problem. Do my friends call and ask me for this and that and the third? And he's like, no, but your friends don't have to. Okay, that's not my problem. So just because your friends are needy and my friends ain't needy like that, how is that my fault? Mm-hmm. How is that your fault? Tell them bitches no. Like, some of his friends just assume that they could jump in my motherfucking car and get a ride to wherever the fuck they wanted to go.
See, y'all...
and I'm sitting there like, bitch, well, when would you gonna ask me?
Right, you know what it was?
Could I take you there? And 9 times out of 10, I'm being honest, I would have done it. Mm-hmm. But it was the audacity of you just jumping in my motherfucking car thinking, just because you Tramel friend, I'm going to do it. That's what pissed me off. And that's what made me want to say no. And that's what made me not want to do it.
Right.
Trust me, I've been without a car. I know what it's like. I know how much an Uber costs. I'm blessed to be able to give somebody a ride. So I don't mind that. It's just the audacity that pisses me off. It's the audacity that people have that just because you know somebody, that it's okay for you to just jump in their car and assume that they're going to do things for you. And for me, I don't roll with audacity. I don't roll with audacity. There's still, you need to ask me and let me have an option. Y'all all know, y'all have heard me say it before. As long as you give a person an option, they okay with 9 times out of 10 with what you want to roll.
That's what I really want to say.
But when you don't give me an option, then I'm pissed. Because to me, it's like the audacity that you have that,
And that's what I had to say. You know what my husband taught me? He was like, you have the option of saying no. And see, one of my biggest issues was I was always afraid to say no to somebody because I didn't want them to be mad at me. Now I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't care if you're mad. If
Give
you
a
say
fuck
no,
if you mad
if
at
you say
me.
if I say no and you mad, honey, get mad, get glad, scratch your ass. I don't care. It doesn't, you know. And it's not, and it's not me being shady or anything like that. It's just sometimes there's things that I just don't feel like doing. There's things that I can't do. There's things I can't give you. You know, I can't give you my last all the time. Sometimes there's been times when I've given you my last, and you know I've given you my last, but this time I can't give you my last. This time I'm not giving you my last. If you get mad about it, you just get mad about it. Period. Point blank. So I've learned that I have the option of saying yes or no. Learn and teach yourself that you have the option of saying yes or no, and be okay with the answer that you give. Be okay with that answer that you give. You don't have to listen. Just because a person if they get mad, they'll get over it. And if they don't get over it, oh well.
Fuck them.
Oh well. If they don't get over it, oh well. They'll be okay. It'll be okay.
You just can't, because if you try to spend your life pleasing everybody, you're going to be miserable. You are going to be miserable.
Yes.
And Manning, I agree with therapy. And a lot of people need to, especially our people, need to stop thinking therapy is a bad thing. And they need to work on themselves, because a lot of people sabotage relationships and sabotage other things that they do because they don't realize why they're doing it. They don't. They don't realize why they're doing it. And they think, y'all see that fly? They don't realize why they're doing it. And it becomes a normal habit.
Yeah.
And unless you go to therapy, life coaching ain't going to work.
Oh yeah, life coaching is not going to work without therapy. Life coaching
works with therapy.
Life coaching is the step after therapy. Life coaching is the steps that you take after therapy or in the midst of therapy. That's what we do. Like if you're in therapy and you need somebody to give you guidance, then that's what we do. That's what you would go to your grandmother for. You know, the wisest woman in the family. You go to her for guidance, or you go to your grandfather for guidance because they've lived life. They know what life is all about. So that's what life coaching is. A life coach, that's what a life coach does. We walk you through the steps of being able to stand on the top of that step and say, I'm okay. That's what we do. Let me tell y'all another thing y'all need to stop doing too.
And wait,
and a lot of people
comment before you go there, because she said a whole lot.
Learning how to say it's very free. It shows who truly rocks with you. Yeah, yes, it does. It teaches you a lot. You learn a lot from saying yes or no. Because when you say yes or no to people, you know who rocking with you or who ain't rocking with you. You know, because they're gonna show you. They're gonna show you their true colors.
For those of you that don't know, Valerie is my cousin. Valerie's more like a sister to me, because you know she's the only child and she was always with me and my sister. So she's more sister than she is cousin to me. Val can tell you, Joe ain't never had a problem saying no.
But you know what the funny
thing? And they
would
laugh at me, but no, sometimes they would laugh at me because they'd be like, "You really gonna say no?" Yeah, bitch, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Like, why am I doing that? I don't want to do that. But you know what?
You know what's crazy about Val is, for her to be an only child, Val is one of the most unselfish people I have ever met in my whole entire life. She's like, no, most people that I know that are only child, they're very selfish because they're so used to having things on their own. They're so used to having their own. They don't have to share with nobody, no nothing. But Valerie is one of the most unselfish people. I'm serious about this. I'm serious about Joseph's cousin. She is one of the most unselfish people that I know. Like, we could pick up the phone and call Val and say, "Yo, let's have a fish fry today." She'd be like, "Okay,
I'm going to buy the food."
I'm going to buy the food.
And she'd be like, "No, you ain't got to buy the food."
She's one of those people that just open up her heart She'll open up her heart. She'll open up her home to you. And it's not because she feels bad or she feels some type of way. That's just the person that she is.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the person that she is. And fortunately, she has a family that reciprocates the same thing back to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the icing on the cake. It really is. It's the icing on the cake. But moving on, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing y'all need to stop doing. And this is for us people that have elderly parents and stuff like this. Y'all stop helping them. Stop helping them with these cell phones and these tablets and these computers. Let them learn on their own. Let them do it on their own. And the reason why I say that is because if you continue to do it for them, they're never gonna learn. I have this conversation. I've had this conversation with my mother for the past 5 years. I'm like, Mom, technology is something that you have to learn. See, because my mother always yelling, I'm an educated woman. I have a degree. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a nurse practitioner. But she can't operate a cell phone. She can't operate a cell phone. She thinks that her Facebook Messenger is her text messages. She can't operate. She don't even know how. My mother has 10 Facebook profiles simply because she forgot her
She
password.
really do, y'all.
She
Really
forgot her
do.
password and she had to start a new Facebook page.
When she started, but let me tell you.
No. Let me just rephrase that. She has 10 Facebook pages because she made me every time she forgot her password, I made a new Facebook profile for her. And I said to her, I said, Mommy, you have to remember your passwords or write them down. They don't write them down.
She was
they go out.
Wait, I never told you she was hitting me up on Messenger, right? And at first I thought she had got hacked.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized it was her and I started answering her back because at first I ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she kept like sending me messages day after day, I said, wait a minute, this really my mother-in-law. Let me answer her back because I don't want her to think I'm being shady and not answering her. But at first I thought she got hacked because I know she don't really know how to do it.
No, let me tell you something. These elderly people get in a space where they want you to come and physically do everything for them. They want you to come and fit. My mother was calling me and Joseph at 11 o'clock at night talking about, I can't play words with friends on my phone.
Come fix my phone.
She wanted us to come and get in our car at 11 o'clock at night and drive a half an hour to her house to fix her phone so she can play words with friends.
Oh man,
even right now, my mother got cable TV in her house. My mother got cable TV and don't use it. You know why?
She lost the remote.
You know why? Because she lost the remote and she's too lazy to go and look for it. And even if she looked for the remote, she wouldn't even know how to turn the cable box on. Y'all stop doing everything for your elderly parents.
Look what
they have to learn for themselves. They have to. Technology is moving forward. They have to learn how to use a cell phone. They have to learn how to use the TV. My mother don't even know how to use a fire stick. She got a fire stick. My mother went out and spent $200 to have this boy jailbreak her fire sticks, and she don't even know how to use them. She don't even use them. She got a fire stick on every TV in her room, and she do not use them because she don't know how. And she won't sit down and take the time out to use them. But when I come over there, she'll say, turn to this channel for me. Show me how to do this. Show me how to do this. Then she don't do it.
The one Joe would say, no, I'm in a heartbeat. Exactly. You know me, Val. And El Manning said that I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Some only kids.
I agree with you, El Manning. You're right, because she's right. Yeah, there are some like Val. Val had y'all.
Right.
She had y'all,
so
and y'all were like her brothers and sisters, right, because y'all were the same age, and y'all all grew up together. So I'm not saying that all kids that are only children are selfish, but there are some out there, and they're not selfish. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. They're not selfish being mean or harsh. Some of them are just simply selfish because they're not accustomed to certain things. They're not accustomed to sharing. They're not accustomed to, sharing their bedroom with somebody. If somebody comes to stay the night at their house, they're not accustomed to people touching their toys or touching their clothes and things like that. It's a lot of people
Like I
out here
was
that
when
are
we
only
got back
child
together.
that grew up as the only child that are like that. But there, for the most part, most people that are most adults that are only child or children that are only child, their parents do teach them to share. They
Now,
do teach them the difference between having a brother and a sister versus your cousin. That's your cousin. But at the same time, your cousin is also your blood and they're going to protect you. You protect them. I get it.
but on the flip side of what you were saying before, one thing I liked about my mother was she didn't want to feel like a pest. So she would ask me, Joe, show me how to do this. And I'd show
Right.
her. And I'd be like, you got it? And she'll be like,
Mhm.
no, show me one more time. And I'll show her one more time.
Right.
And she would get it. Once in a blue moon, she'd
Right.
call me and be like, I don't want to bother you, but I forgot what you said about this, that, and the third. And
Mhm.
I'd be like, oh, don't worry. My mother wasn't a pest. She was
Mhm.
somebody that you could show.
Right.
And she wanted to grasp the knowledge of it so that she knew what it was and how to do it so that she wouldn't have to ask you again. And sometimes she would find things and be like, you didn't show me to do this. I learned this on my own. Y'all been on for almost 2 hours. Haven't y'all? Yes, because at the bottom it says 45 minutes ago. And it feels like I feels more than 45. Oh yeah, it's more than 45 minutes. It's
Yeah.
exactly 2 hours.
Yes. 2 hours. Yeah. We've been up for a while. Yeah. But no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying don't. I'm saying y'all see, it's okay for you to show your parents that are older that don't know how to use technology. It's okay for you to show them how to do things, but stop doing it for them because you're not. Because what you're doing is you're giving them a sense of entitlement to call you and get on your goddamn nerves and have you running back and forth to their house to do something for
Right, and
them.
it's better to show some. I learned from doing. So you telling me what to do
See, yeah,
versus
see, I learned from doing
giving
as
it to
well.
me and saying push this, push that.
Right.
I retain that better.
Right, right. See,
I'm
I
not.
learned from doing
I've
too.
never been a book person, and that's
Me
why I've
either.
had problems in school.
Me
When you
too.
go home and tell me read this,
Hmm.
child, I'm so bored. I'm not
Yeah.
a
See,
reader.
I learned
Never
from
have
doing
been a
like
reader.
when I remember when I got my first computer, I didn't know nothing about computers. But I said I was gonna sit down and I was gonna learn how to use
Right.
this
That's
computer.
what how I learned
When I
too.
got my first Android phone, I said I'm not gonna ask nobody. I'm going to learn how to use it on my own. If I make a mistake, I just make a mistake. Your parents and the elderly people in your life have to be afraid, have to stop being afraid of making a mistake. Because if you make a mistake, you can always fix it. Stop doing things for them. If they buy an Android watch, if they buy an Apple Watch to go with their iPhone, and they call you and say, Joseph, I need for you to come over here and hook this phone up to and hook my phone, hook my watch up. No, 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 grandma. No, read the instructions and do it yourself. Read the instructions and do it yourself. If they get Joseph, I just got a new tablet. I need you to come over here and set it up. No, grandma, you can set that tablet up yourself.
El Manning, I kind of agree
Just
with you
follow the
to a degree.
instructions. What?
I agree with you to a degree. Um, I miss my mom, and I really, I want to talk about it, but I already know I might hit some nerves
Mm.
of some people,
Hmm.
because their mom just passed and it's still new for them.
Right.
I don't miss my mom getting on my nerves. That I don't miss, and I ain't even gonna lie about that because my mother used to get on my
Well, my mama
nerves,
get on my damn nerves
and I can admit that. Sometimes my mama used to get on my nerves. I don't miss that. Now, I agree with you. I would give anything for her to call my phone right now and say, Joe, how you use this iPhone? I agree with you on that. But I don't miss her getting on my nerves. I ain't gonna lie.
And that goes for all of us. It's gonna come a day for all of us where we're gonna wish that our parents picked up the phone and called us and stuff like that. I'm not saying that we shouldn't appreciate our parents if they're elder. If you have elderly parents, I'm not saying that you shouldn't appreciate them, because you should very well appreciate them. You should appreciate their walk of life. You should appreciate the legacy that they have created and have left behind for you. You should appreciate all those great things about your parents. But while they're here, you don't allow them to use you as a crutch and getting on your nerves. See, because my mama, she get on my nerves. When my mama get on my nerves, I don't answer the phone.
Let me tell
When
you.
my mama get on my nerves, I tell her, you getting on my nerves. Mommy, you are really, you're trying it, Miss Sing. I mean, you're trying it, Miss Sing. Miss Sing, you're trying it. You know, listen, you're not helping them. You're hindering them by doing everything for them.
I'm gonna give you.
I tell my mother, I said, Ma, you have to listen. No, I tell Joseph, I've told my mother this. I said, Mommy, you have to learn how to use your cell phone. You have to learn how to use it. I said, because what if you are out and you get lost? What are you gonna do? You gonna call me and tell me you lost? And you want me to get in my car and come get you when you can hit your net, you can hit your Waze app on your phone and put your address in, and it will direct you and take you right to your house. That's what the navigational app is for on your phone, to navigate you home.
But I'm gonna give
Miss
y'all
Education, Miss Registered Nurse.
But I'm gonna give y'all a idea of what really happens. So y'all know I used to work at a Verizon store when I was able to work, and old people would convince them to get these smartphones and Galaxy phones and iPhones. The difference is, I had a woman come in, and she came in every day. It was like every day she came in. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I would tell her she had an iPhone. Ma'am, we have an iPhone class. No, I don't want to sit and take the class. You're going to tell me how to do it. And I'm like, okay, eventually she's going to get tired of coming in this damn store. I had an older man that brought an iPhone, and he came into, you looking for this?
Mm-mm.
And he came into the store, and it was one of them days where I just didn't feel like explaining nothing. So I took his phone and I was doing what he was like, no, no, no. Show me how to do this so I don't never have to come back. That's the difference in
Right.
people. He wanted me to step by step show him what I was
Right.
doing so that he would never have to come back.
Right, exactly.
This lady wanted me to just stand there and fix
Do it.
it.
She wants you to do it for her.
And don't tell her how to fix
Right.
it, and she'll come every damn day if she had to get the same issue, because 9 times out of 10 it was the same thing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
She kept turning on accessibility, and then she couldn't use the phone because she didn't know how to, when you turn on accessibility, sometimes you have to use 3 fingers to close the screen, and she didn't know that. And I kept telling her, stop pressing accessibility, stop going through the phone trying to see what it do, because you can't understand what it's doing, and then you turning things on that you ain't got no business turning on, because you ain't blind, deaf, or dumb, and you don't need these features. The man, on the other hand, wanted to know, my Virgo mother on my nerves is because she never felt bad because she knows. You know what, El Manning, you and Val got something in common because y'all both only children and you're both Capricorns. And
yeah, y'all need to have a chit chat with each other.
Right. I just, it's a difference when people want to learn versus people that just want you to do it for them.
That's like my mom. My mom used to have Android phones, and we finally got her iPhone. And the reason I'm gonna tell y'all why we got our iPhone after I finish telling y'all this story. But my mother used to have Android phones, right? And she used to always get these little messages saying, clean up your phone, make your phone go faster. And she would press on that app and it would be a virus. And it would just shut her whole phone down. And I said to her, she was like, Tramel, I don't understand. This phone is broke. She kept on taking it back to the store, and she kept on blaming, saying the phone was broke. It wasn't her. It was the phone. I said, Mommy, it's not the phone. It's you. No, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I said, well, Mommy, did you press that? Did you press that? Did you press that link? Yeah, I pressed that link. That's why your phone acting up. It got a virus on it. Oh, so we went out and we bought her an iPhone simply because with iPhone technology, usually under normal circumstances, iPhone has a technology that if you get a virus, it automatically fixes it. iPhones have don't you in order for you to do anything on your phone, you have to go through certain steps, and if you don't go through those certain steps, then it's not going to get done. Period. So she can't do damage. My mother has had an iPhone for the past 3 years, and she has really not done any damage on her phone. None whatsoever. The only thing she really has, the only damage that she really does now is that she don't know her password to her email. She forgot her password to her Facebook. She forgot her password to everything.
Well, no, her
So
Facebook worked because, like I said,
yes, I mean she.
Well, the messenger worked.
But if her Facebook app went down and she had to
wouldn't
put her
know.
password in, we be in trouble.
11 Facebook pages.
We be in trouble. So but that's all I'm saying. Y'all stop helping these old people out, and y'all stop doing stuff for them. It's certain things that you should
Show
do for
them how to
you should do for them, but there's certain things you really shouldn't, because you're doing more harm than good. You ain't doing nothing but creating a nerve wracking for your damn self. You ain't doing nothing but creating the premise for them to pick up the phone and call you and tell you to come and do something, do it again. Over and over and over again. Now, if you want them to get on your nerves like that, then by all means, keep on going over there and doing everything for them. Keep on going over there and doing and setting up shit. Brothers, my brothers, when your mama get that whole new your mama at 90 years old ain't got no business with no brand new surround sound system. Y'all going over there setting up VCRs and surround sound. And y'all yes.
Well, I do know somebody that have a VCR.
I know somebody got a VCR too. But y'all going over there setting up all this shit.
And one of them hooked up to their brand new 4K TV, honey.
Yeah. My mama talking about, I want a smart TV. Mama, you got 3 smart TVs in your house.
She did.
You got 3 of them. No, my friend said there's a new TV called a smart TV. I said, you have 3. My mother had 3 smart TVs in her house for 3 years and didn't even realize
it. Let me say this, y'all. And y'all know
how smart is that?
I don't never do this, but I'm doing it because it's necessary. So y'all know we going to Atlanta next week. And because my car jacked up, the money we had saved, I had to, use her for my car. Right. And to get around. And the Uber, like I was saying.
Right.
I wasn't asking nobody for a ride.
Donate to the McRaeKingz platform.
Give me a ride. He did give me a ride back and forth to dialysis. And I'm so grateful for that. Because the money I would have spent in Uber doing that would have been ridiculous.
Yeah, it would have been,
We good now because we got a loaner car. But we had to wait the process out to make sure that they were going to fix my car for free.
Right.
But in the process, the money we had to go to Atlanta, we spent. So, see that little cash app right there?
Yeah, y'all please donate.
Any little bit you can.
Please donate to our platform.
Don't
please
get me wrong. We ain't going with no money. That I would never go nowhere with no money.
But we do need your financial support.
But I want my finances back to where they were.
Yeah, we do. We do need your financial support, because in the midst of us going on this little journey to go and look at these apartments, we're actually going to be moving as well. So it's going to be expensive.
And we got to do application fees and administration.
One of the application fees for one of the apartments that we wanted was $250
each.
$250
for the application fee, and then $175 for the administration.
Right, but the rent is reasonable. The rent is very reasonable. So we're hoping that we do get this apartment because the rent is very reasonable. It's within our
Our
price
budget.
range. Within our budget. So
And thank you, El Manning, for giving me areas to look in. I
yes.
appreciate you for
Yes,
that.
thank you so much, El Manny. We appreciate it. I think this apartment that we're going to look at, we're going to take, and if we do take it, we'll be in Georgia on the 5th by the 15th of November. And I know Uncle Fred is going to have a celebration when we leave.
When we leave,
I know he's gonna have a celebration, but we appreciate everything that Uncle Fred has done. He has been to us. He has been everything to us. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have a roof over our head right now. But he's been everything to us. And I know he thinks that we don't, we don't show him a lot how much we appreciate it, but we really do appreciate it because we don't really know how to show Uncle Fred. 'Cause Uncle Fred is kind of like one of these people. He don't really show emotions. He's just very blah.
and next week, El Manning, we gonna plan. Even if we come halfway to you and you come halfway to us, we gonna meet.
Yes, I want to meet El Manning.
And we gonna have a drink.
She better bring one of them desserts.
We gonna have a drink. Oh, a butter pound cake.
Yes, a butter pound cake, girl.
I don't know why I've been wanting a homemade butter pound cake, and I just can't get one.
El Manning, can you make a butter pound cake for the TheMcRaeKingz, and we gonna meet you halfway, girl?
We gonna have a drink and we gonna laugh and talk.
Yes.
Because El Manning is my sister.
Yes, let's do lunch.
She is shady as I am, honey. El Manning.
Yeah. Let's do lunch. Let's do lunch or something while we're down there.
Now, everybody that's in Georgia that may want to meet us, Tuesdays and Thursdays are gonna be.
When we going to Bulldogs?
Tuesdays, probably Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Bulldogs.
Tuesdays and Thursdays are gonna be a little iffy for me.
Yeah.
Only because I got to do dialysis those 2 days.
Right.
I'm not doing it on Saturday because when I come home, I'm gonna get it again on Monday, which the dialysis center told me that was fine because they know those are the days that the center can give me dialysis are not my normal days. If they were my normal days, then I would do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be doing a mukbang with Lips because that's what we want to do. We want to do a mukbang with Lips. Shout out to Lips
for the pound cake.
Shout out to Lips. Y'all, his platform is amazing. Y'all need to go on his platform and watch him. Lips, when we do if we do a mukbang with you, I'm telling you right now, I'm not eating any pig feet. Wait, hold on. Lips. If we do a mukbang with you, I ain't eating no pig feet. I ain't eating no pig ears. I ain't eating no pig snout. I ain't eating no pig, period. Point blank. We're going to do a seafood mukbang.
El Manning, if you make me a sweet potato pound cake with brown butter icing now she didn't have icing on hers.
Wait, she said sweet potato pound cake?
I don't eat sweet potatoes, but somebody made us they made a butter pound cake. Monique made a butter pound cake and a sweet potato pound cake. I don't do sweet potato and I don't do coconut. And she had coconut in there.
El Manning.
Baby, I ate more of that sweet potato pound cake than I did the regular pound cake.
He did.
Because that sweet potato pound cake was everything.
Yeah, it was.
So if that's your specialty, I'll take it.
Yes, we'll take it.
I will.
Yes.
And I'm not a sweet potato person.
Yes, we'll take it.
I'm not. Tremel will tell you,
Joseph don't
I
eat
don't
sweet
come
potatoes.
nowhere near sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Period.
But he likes the sweet
potato
pound
cake, baby, and brown butter icing.
Yes.
Child.
Yes. If you make girl, I will paint your toenails, girl, if you do a sweet potato pound cake. Yes, I will.
Emma Peel will be in the building.
Emma Peel will be. Yes, we're gonna do. Yes, me and El Man gonna get together, do some makeup tips. I'm gonna be Emma Peel. Yes. El Manning, yes. I can't wait.
I'm the same way as your best friend. But that sweet potato pound cake she made, and it even had coconut in it. And I don't like coconut at all. Because coconut just reminds me like I have hair in my mouth and I don't. The bread pudding. The bread pudding was amazing. Yeah.
And I'm not a bread pudding person.
And I'm not a bread pudding person. Now Val would have lived for that. Her and Tracy would have lived for that bread pudding.
Because it would go.
Because they love bread pudding.
Yes, it would go with
They love bread pudding. I'm not a bread pudding person, but it was good.
It was really good.
Oh, good. Then I ain't got to worry about your cake having coconut in it.
Oh.
Because
Well,
I don't like coconut. To me, just feels like I have hair in my mouth.
oh
That's why I
really?
don't like it.
I
Because it
love
just feels
coconut.
like Trey, my sister's friend, made a um coconut cake, and it had pineapple in the middle. Oh my god, the cake with the pineapple was amazing. I ate it all around the icing because
Mm.
it was loaded with coconut, and I was like, oh, I just
You
can't.
know what's good? A lemon cake with coconut covered with it's really good.
I just can't
But I
do
know
the
you don't do.
coconut
I know you don't do the coconut, and
because
I
it
know you don't
just.
really do lemon.
Hey, David. I just can't do the coconut because it just tastes like there's hair in my mouth, and
Mm.
I can't.
Yeah. But
But
y'all, we excited about going to Georgia. We really are excited about going to Georgia because we want to make it our new
oh,
home.
girl, give me some coconut Ciroc in a minute, honey. I'll drink
Yeah,
that down.
we want to make Georgia our new home. So we're very excited about going and visiting. And one of the
You'll
great,
be visiting.
yeah, yeah.
I'll be returning.
But no, we're visiting for now. But right now, but one of the great things and the icing on the cake is that Joseph has friends down there. His uncle, shout out to Uncle Joseph. Shout out to Uncle Joseph. I love Uncle Joseph. Uncle Joseph, I don't know what it is about him that I like,
I know what it is about
but
him
it's
that you like.
but I just he's
He
just
is
such a
because he's
gentleman.
exactly, and
He's
that's
such a
what you like
gentleman.
because you're the same way.
Yeah, that's what I love. Shout out to my Uncle Joseph, my new Uncle John. I see. I got new family because I'm married now. So shout out to my new Uncle Joseph. I love you. I love you, Uncle Joseph. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was just like when we were at Aunt Gwenny's funeral. He was just so nice. You know, he was like he said when I introduced myself, when you introduced him to me, he was like, "Hi, how are you? How you doing?" You know, we didn't have much of a conversation. We really didn't talk that much. But what he said to me and his presence and his spirit was just such, it was so gentleman. He was just a gentleman. And that's something that, you know, I've always aspired to be. I love being a gentleman. So shout out to my Uncle Joseph. So I can't wait to get there. And I can't wait. I can't wait to meet my brother-in-law. I can't wait to meet my brother-in-law. Joseph's brother lives down there too. And I can't wait to meet him because he sounds like he is just as crazy as you.
He is.
And that's what I like. That's what I love about him. And I can't wait to meet him. I'm just looking so forward to meeting my brother-in-law. I'm looking forward to meeting Camille and her wife Shantae. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
And getting to know Lance because
Yes.
you already met Lance.
Yeah, I've met Lance before, but I'm even looking more forward to moving down there and really, really getting to know Lance because Lance seems to me like he's just a beautiful person too.
He is. He's a
So,
whole Kiki
you know, the
Lammy.
one thing that I'm grateful for is that we're not going down there sight unseen, not knowing anybody, you know, just being alone. We'll have people around us.
Like I did the
Yeah.
first time.
So yeah, that's why I'm just so excited about, you know, going on this
My
vacation and then moving, hopefully moving there
actually
soon. Yeah.
my brother and my uncle both live in.
And then Uncle Freddie can come and visit
Oh
us.
God, I want to say McDonough, but it ain't McDonough. Is it McDonough?
Mhm.
I know it was where I used to work in Morrow, but it's not Morrow. You gotta go up that main street of Morrow, and then it changes. I want to say McDonough because then it's Hampton after that. Because I used to live in Hampton. It's that town right in between Hampton and Morrow, and I think that's
Mhm.
McDonough. El Manning, you would know better than me. But I know that Verizon store sits on the hill next to the Burger King because I used to have to go there when they were short staffed. I would have to go to that Verizon and work. I hated working in that Verizon. Only because I didn't know the people and I was more comfortable with the people in my store. But I would have to go to that Verizon store that sits on that hill by that Burger King and work when they were short staffed sometimes. And, you know, that's how I know the area. And then there's like a Cheddar's. There's a side street where there's a Cheddar's back there. And yes, I sure do loves me a good bread. Yes, I know you do, Val. And Val's slow. She need to pull that red line across because she's slow.
What you mean?
She ain't caught up to where we at because she's commenting, but her comments are coming
No,
after.
it may come. It may be the feed. It may be
No,
the
no,
stream.
no. But, right, but if she pulls red
Oh
line.
yeah, yes, yeah.
It'll probably catch her up.
Probably. Or go
But
out and come back in.
I want to say it's McDonough where they live, El Manning. No. We're not going to be in McDonough. We're going to be in Lithonia. We're going to be in Lithonia, and that's actually where we're looking to move.
I wonder when we leave, is the family
So
going
we're not going to be in McDonough. We're going to be in Lithonia. Oh, I know McDonough as far as hell, honey.
Mm.
But we're going to be in Lithonia. So I'm not sure how far Lithonia is from you, but that's where we're going to be.
Yeah.
That might be far as well, because I know I was telling Tremel, hey, Dina.
Hey,
I was
Dina.
telling Tremel as well.
Is that my cousin Dina?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, cousin Dina.
When I lived in Georgia, I was staying in Camp Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And just to go to McDonald's, either you eat it in the parking lot, because by the time you got home, it was cold, because that's how far the McDonald's was from the house. And I'm trying to tell him, a child, only time when I lived where I could literally just come out of my apartment complex was when I lived in Douglasville.
Mm.
And the reason why I moved over there, one, was because the apartment was off the chain. As soon as I saw the apartment, I fell in love with it. And I know that apartment ain't still $750 a month like it was. I'm sure it's thousands of dollars now. But where I moved there, everything was just right outside. There was a Dairy Queen across the street, and I had never seen Dairy Queens that had food, because the Dairy Queens I was used to just had ice cream, but that one had ice cream and food. Next to Dairy Queen, there was a Crystal. If you went to the left, you had Popeyes. You had there was a Popeyes, there was a McDonald's, and then there was a Kroger, and then if you went the other way, there was a Sonic,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a Publix. So that had everything like right there within walking distance, which I wasn't used to living in Georgia. So that just made it a good thing. But then when I moved to Hampton, other than Walmart and then some stores across the street, we were back to driving long distances to get where we needed to go to get what we wanted. So that's not too bad. I'm in Gwinnett. Okay. So it was, you know what? I think my first time in Georgia, I had expectations, and because my expectations weren't met,
Mm-hmm.
like when I moved to Maryland sight unseen,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have expectations.
Yeah.
I just knew that I didn't know
It was a
nobody
new
there.
world.
I just knew that I didn't know nobody there, and I would have to make new friends, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just what it was.
Mm-hmm.
When I moved to Georgia, because I had two friends there, and one I was staying with at the time,
You
I
expect for it to be a
expected
plethora of
more.
people, right?
I just expected more, and I
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't have done that. And I think my experience would have been better, but because I expected more, and then I got there, and I felt like this is not what I bargained for.
Well, see, see when we move,
Right, it's a whole different experience.
Listen, when we move, I'm not going to Georgia with with any expectations whatsoever. For me, it's going to be a whole new world.
Right.
It's going to be like me being the big catfish in the bowl. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going there with no expectations, with, being excited about what can or what's about to happen. And so, that's why I'm so excited about going. That's why I'm just looking so forward to it, is because I don't have any expectations. I really don't. I don't have expectations. I don't expect for the people to be a certain way. I don't expect for the environment to be a certain way. I'm going down there sight unseen, and just looking forward to all the great things that that we are going to make happen for ourselves.
Right, oh man, it's I agree with you. It's totally what you make of it. And like I heard that, and I moved down there in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2015, everybody was telling me it's nothing like what it used to be. It's nothing like what it used to be. I guess I got caught up in what I was seeing on TV, like the Atlanta Housewives, Atlanta,
Mhm.
the show Atlanta. I
I'm not
got
even
caught
caught up
up.
on that.
No, no, no. I'm saying when I moved there, I kind of, and then my friend was like, move, move, move. And then when I got there, I was a different person than he remembered when we lived in Maryland. So for him, I was boring now
Mm.
because I had my mind set on, this is what I wanted. I wanted a husband. I didn't want fuckery and, all that other stuff because I had grown as a person. And then when I get down there, I discovered this fuckery like it was in Maryland. So it was like,
Mhm.
I was disappointed. I guess that's what you could say. I was disappointed.
Mhm.
But this time it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Because, like, when Tremel was like, well, if we go south, we probably could find, and I hate New Jersey. I never in my
Well, see,
life.
you know what? To be honest with you, the only expectation I have for myself is I just want to be the socialite that I am here. I just want to be Beyonce. I want to be Beyonce. That's all I want to be.
And my cousin Val can
All I
tell
want to
you,
do, all I want to do is be Beyonce.
my cousin
I want to get
Val
my
can tell
Beyonce
you
on.
that I've
That's it.
always said I never wanted to live in Jersey, even as a child. And I'm here living in New Jersey, and it's driving me batshit crazy. But I can't lie. Every time I come back to New Jersey, it offers me a new start. Like when I first moved to
Yeah,
Jersey,
but
I
I'm
didn't want to
tired of
move
doing
here.
that here.
No, no, no. I'm saying when I first moved to Jersey, I didn't want to move here. I
Mhm.
stayed here for 6 years and I went to Maryland. That offered me a new start. Um, I came back to Jersey, married my husband. That offered me a new start. So now I'm viewing this as, I came back here and it's gonna be, a new start. So you're right. My face when he said Beyonce. Um, I'm looking at it as a new start because when Tramel brought it up to me, I was like, "Oh God, I don't want to go back there."
And see, that's the thing with El Manning. I know there's a lot of Beyonces like me in Atlanta, but the thing about me is I'm not. I'm being the
Thank you,
Beyonce
Val.
nation. The Beyonce nation is everywhere, so I'm not afraid to share the spotlight with all the other Beyonces that may or may not come into my presence. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. That doesn't bother me. You know,
It's
this is Jay Z without the dreads. This is my Jay Z right here.
right, El Manning. That is true, and for our platform, it will help our
Yeah, our
platform
platform. I really
because
think
we
that our
can get
platform is going
involved
to
in a
grow.
lot of things
Yeah.
and be part of a lot of
Yeah, that's one of the
things.
other reasons why we're moving as well, is because as the McCrae Kings, we're part of the LGBTQ. And as I said before, Atlanta has a very, very big
Black.
Black LGBTQ community. It's like one of the main hubs for the LGBTQ community. So being that we are part of that, I really do believe that our platform through networking, through just meeting other people, going to different events, different functions, and things like that, I think our platform is really, really gonna grow a lot. So I'm looking forward to the networking and stuff. I'm also going to be getting back into, well, both of us, we're both going to be getting back into, hosting events. Of course, I'm doing my impersonations. I'm a drag king. So I'll be doing, my performance. Hopefully I'll be performing in some of the clubs there. Hopefully, we'll be hosting some of the events in the clubs there. We'll be networking with a lot of the socialites, the LGBT socialites in Atlanta, like Oliver Twix. Hopefully the cast of Chasing Atlanta. My niece, who is a part of that, her name is Drew Friday. Shout out to my niece Drew Friday. And so we're doing this also for our platform to grow as well.
And El Manning, I know when Labor Day was, and that's why we didn't come down there for that. Because I wanted Tramel to get a real experience of what Atlanta gave. And I know if we would have came down there over Labor Day weekend, it would have just been overwhelming because
hotghettomess.com.
well, no, it was overwhelming because the first time
I've seen it on video.
the first time I went to Atlanta was a Labor Day weekend for Gay Pride, and it was overwhelming.
I seen it on video,
and then when I went back to visit, it was a different. Whole different ball game,
right?
And I'm like, well, where's all the fun in the
right?
Bye, Monte. Thanks for watching.
Love you, Monte. Love you, Prince Monte. Hopefully, on our way back home, we'll get to visit you. He said no.
Unless you live right off the highway, honey.
He does.
No, he don't.
Lumberton is right
No, Lumberton is right off the highway. Where he lives in Lumberton could be 45 minutes away.
No, it's not.
How do you know? You been to his house before?
Because I'm from Lumberton, North Carolina.
Again, have you been to his house before?
No, I haven't been to his house, but Lumberton is about a block long.
Right. That's what you country motherfuckers say. And your one block long is 32,000 fucking miles.
No, I'm serious. Lumberton is about 2 minutes big. I kid you not.
Right. I know El Manning, because when I lived there, I've been to a couple of prides in Atlanta. And actually, there's another one that's coming up in October. Y'all, well, they say big pride, but that's the white people one. But the big one is coming up in October, where they do a parade and all that other good stuff like they do in New York. That one is coming up in October, I believe.
Who? Atlanta?
And he said he live in Charlotte, honey.
Oh, he live in
Charlotte. Is real big.
Yeah, Charlotte is real big.
So let's not.
No, I thought he lived in Lumberton. He said Lumberton. I'm from Lumberton. Lumberton ain't no bigger than it's not even big as 440. Heifer, you so mean. You so mean. You're a mean and surly young man. You're mean.
If I don't want to do something, I ain't got no problem with saying no.
Because he's mean. He's
and
mean.
It's not that I'm being mean. No, it's that I'm being real.
No, it's that he's being mean.
I'm not being mean.
Joseph is mean and surly.
Ask him who got to drive to the house. Ask him who got to get off the highway and drive 45 miles to wherever the person is.
To be honest, you ain't got to drive. To be honest, you ain't got to drive. You ain't got to drive. I know how to drive.
Okay.
I know how to drive.
Monte said he is from Lumberton, but he lives in Charlotte.
Okay. See, well, my bad. I thought he lived in Lumberton. That's why I said I thought he lived in Lumberton. If he lived in Lumberton, Lumberton is right. It's 95. It is a part of 95. So, but anyway, all I'm saying is you ain't got to drive because I can drive. I ain't scared to drive. Yes, I will.
Not the way they
yes, I will.
People
I'm not. What they gonna do to me? But give me a ticket.
And
give me a ticket.
Then
they give me a ticket for driving.
The car.
They're gonna give me a drive.
I'm gonna have to be sitting there like, oh, my diabetic acting up, and I couldn't do it.
As long as you in the car, what they gonna do? Give me a ticket for driving without a license. That's it.
Oh man, it said Beyonce gonna drive.
Scared. I ain't scared to drive. I'm not scared. Joseph, you don't have to drive.
I know you ain't scared to drive, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm not driving or over town.
No, I know it's not going to happen. But what I'm saying is that you're making such a big deal of it. You don't have to drive.
Because you act like this is the McRae tour.
I didn't say it was the McRae tour. I didn't say that. Did you hear me say that?
Val said I can't.
Did you hear me say that?
I'm just putting it out.
Did you hear me say that?
I'm just putting it out there.
Did you hear me say that though? You didn't hear me say that, did you?
What?
You said that. See, that's the problem. See, I told you, didn't I tell you about black people? People hear what they want to hear. And then they make this whole big deal of it for no reason whatsoever. That's what black folks do. That's what black folks do. You hear what you want to hear. Stop hearing what you want to hear and listen. Stop hearing what you want to hear. Whenever I ever forced you to do anything.
Oh, you don't force me to do anything.
Okay, exactly. So shut the fuck up.
Well, stop.
And let me say what the fuck I want to say.
That's how I felt when you kept trying to stop me from answering your question.
Did you hear me make any promises to anybody on here?
No.
Okay, then shut the fuck up.
Well, like I said,
shut the fuck up. Then shut it up. Zip it.
This ain't the McRaeKingz.
No. Give it here.
Honey.
Give it
this
here.
ain't the McRaeKingz
Give it
on
here.
tour.
Give it here.
This ain't the McRaeKingz on tour. Honey.
I ain't said it was the McRaeKingz on tour. Now, you already done made it. Listen, you already done made it with your mean ass clear that you ain't stopping to visit nobody. I already know you ain't stopping to visit nobody. So shut the fuck up.
No. Stop telling people we
Stop
might come
being mean.
see you.
Stop being. I ain't say that. I didn't say that.
That's how this whole thing started.
I didn't say that. No, you didn't. No, that's how you started it.
No, this is how this whole thing
That's
started.
how you started it. That's how you started.
Like I said,
that's how you started. I ain't obligated you to do nothing. You ain't have to say nothing.
And we had this conversation.
And we don't need to be having this conversation on camera. Why we have this conversation on camera? Because you being a bitch and you want to be mean and surly and want everybody to see you being mean.
I'm not being mean.
You are.
Don't nobody in this.
You are being mean. You are being mean.
Telling it like it is.
You are being mean. No,
you're being mean.
You're being mean. You're being mean. Stop being mean. Stop being mean.
Motherfucking well. I'm not being mean.
Stop being mean.
I'm not being mean.
You are.
Just because I don't want to roll with the punches.
I didn't say for you to roll with the punches. All I said to you, listen. Stop hearing what you want to hear.
I heard the McRaeKingz on tour.
Stop being mean. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not being mean.
You don't have to. No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna phrase it a different way. The shit that you're saying right now, you don't have to say, because I already know that. The stuff that you're saying right now, you ain't got to say all of that, because I already know that. I'm smart enough to know that. I'm your husband.
But you say what you want to say. Right?
I can say what I want to say. You can say what you want to say. But what I'm saying to you is, Joseph, you don't have to be so mean about stuff. You don't have to say stuff like that. You don't have to. Hold on. Yes, you are. Being mean and being shady is saying something. Saying what you just said.
I'm not being mean.
It is.
Nor am I being shady.
It is.
I'm just telling the truth.
It is. How you think you made him feel? How you think you made him feel?
What?
How you think you made Monte feel when you said that?
Monte feel fine.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he do.
No, how you know?
Because he do.
How you know? What if he don't?
Well, then.
What if he don't? Well, then, okay. Problem. Well, then fuck him, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to do. You don't have certain things that you don't have to say.
I can say what I want to say.
You can say whatever you want to say.
If a person take it the wrong way, that's not my problem.
You can say what you want to say, but some things are not necessary.
I mean, he said we should just slap fight and be done with it.
Child, I ain't gonna fight with Joseph. I just tell him how I feel, and if he don't like it, he don't like it. I'm just saying, in my opinion, if you don't, you entitled to feel the way you want to feel. You acting like a mean bitch, and you shouldn't act like that.
Acting like a mean
you don't need to act like that.
You don't know. Oh, we're coming to see you.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. If it's something that you don't want to do, or if you're saying that you ain't doing that, then that's fine. Don't mean you have to put it out here in the universe.
Why?
Because you don't have to.
You put out in the universe.
You don't have to
come do it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Rewind when we done.
No, I didn't. I said it's a possibility that you may see us. That's all I said. You turned that into us stopping
and I said
wherever Monte is to go to see him. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Did y'all hear me say that we was going to see Monte? All I said was it's a possibility that you may see us.
Thank you very much.
Which means that my husband may be in the spirit, and I may say to him, Joseph, let's stop in Charlotte and visit Monte. And he may say yes. He may say yes, and he may say no. I ain't obligated you to do shit. I obligate you to do nothing.
But what I'm saying is the answer's already no.
Okay, if the answer's already no, then the answer's already no. We can talk about that when we get off the camera. You don't have to be a mean bitch on camera.
I'm not being mean. But
yes, you are. You being a mean bitch.
And like you said, Val, didn't
Joseph,
Joseph, no, and not worrying about what other people say. Thank you. I'm not being mean.
Joseph, you're being a mean.
I don't care if a person. Okay. If a person don't like me saying,
you see how defensive you are,
then I'm not.
You see how
because you attacking me, bitch.
You
what
see
the
how
fuck you think I'm supposed to do?
You see how defensive you are
and be attacked? No, I'm never going to sit nowhere and be attacked.
You see how defensive you are, and you not letting me speak, and you saying all what you saying. It proves my point. That's why I ain't even mad about it. I ain't mad. What I'm mad for?
I ain't mad.
You're the one that's mad. You're the one that's getting in your feelings. You're the one that's sitting up here ready to fight me because I said you're a mean bitch. If you ain't a mean bitch, then prove me wrong.
I'm not a mean bitch.
Prove me wrong.
It's easy to prove you wrong. Everybody mean that tell you no. Everybody mean that don't go along with what
No.
you say just because the
No.
way they say
No. No. I'm not talking about what you said. I'm not talking about what you said. I'm talking about the way in which you said it, because you always want to come off as this shady queen, and you need to sometimes draw back from that.
If a person takes it as that, so
no, ain't nobody taking it as that. That's the way you putting it out there.
I'm
that's
putting it out there the way I feel it.
No, that's the way.
The way I feel it is the way you taking it.
Okay.
Then so be it.
Okay, so
that's not my problem.
If you feeling like a shady queen, you want to put it out that way. That's the way you put it out.
That's not my problem. I'm not all smiles and giggles like you.
I didn't say you were.
But that's
I ain't expecting for you to
act like.
No, I don't.
Whenever I'm being mean.
No, I don't.
And
Wait,
I'm saying
let me hold on. Let me make this clear.
And I'm doing what I want to do. It's always a motherfucking
problem. Y'all see what he do? He talks over me when he knows that I'm right.
I've been talking and you.
But what I'm saying to you is this. Hold on. What I'm saying to you is this.
See, you always want somebody to listen to you, but
this is what no, because you're wrong. Because you're wrong in your thinking, you're wrong in your philosophy. Just because there's something that you do or say that I don't like, it doesn't mean that I want you to be a certain way. That's the way you're taking it. You can be who you want to be. I still love you. I don't care whether you a mean bitch or whether you acting like an asshole. I'm still going to love you. Am I going to disagree with you? Yes, I disagree with you. And that's just that, period, point blank. You the one that's sitting here getting in your feelings, getting an attitude at me because I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm telling you what I feel the truth is. If you don't like it, you just don't like it. I'm not.
But that's the problem. Every time I say no, I'm mean. Or every time I don't roll with the punches, I'm mean. And that's not true. It just means I don't want to do it.
I didn't say you was mean because of that.
But as long as I'm yes. No, I
never. No, hold on. First of all, I never said that you were mean because you said no. I didn't say that. I never said that you were mean because you said no. I said you were mean in your spirit, in the way in which you said what you said. If you can't understand that, then that ain't my problem.
But if my spirit don't feel what you claim,
I didn't say you was mean because you said no. I did not say that. I said you don't have to say what you're saying the way that you're saying it. That's all I said.
Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with anything that you said. I said you don't have to say it that way. You always get on this camera and act like this mean, surly bitch when it comes to talking to our subscribers and talking to people. You think it's okay for you to be that way all the time. Yes, it's funny sometimes. Sometimes it's even educational. People learn from it, but you don't always have to be that way. People don't always want to see you that way. People sometimes want to see you fucking put a smile on your goddamn face. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to tell you to be fake or phony or nothing like that. I'm not trying to tell you not to be yourself, but that's the way you come off.
Again, my name is Joseph McCrae, and this is who I am. And most of y'all love me.
Don't nobody want to hear this
love me. Most of y'all don't have a problem with the way that I come across on camera. Most of y'all don't.
Yeah, most of the people that watch us all the time. But what about the people that have never watched us before?
They still love me because they.
No, what about the people that haven't watched us before?
They still love me because.
No, they don't.
Well, first of all, I'm not even talking to them. So why would they have a problem?
Joseph, all I'm saying to you is sometimes you have to be careful of your words and the way in which you speak, because you don't never know who's watching us on that camera. You don't never know. So if you want to listen, if you want to continue to be like that, by all means, you continue to be like that. All I'm saying to you is I don't like it. I'm not trying to change you. All I'm just trying to tell you to do is lighten the fuck up some goddamn time and stop being so fucking serious about every goddamn thing that comes out of my mouth. And if you have a problem with anything that I'm saying, all you have to do is have a conversation with me about it. Period. Point blank. Anybody trying to change who you are? Everybody in this chat knows who you are. They know how shady you can be. There's been times when we've got on this when we've gone live and you won't even get on the camera. So this is nothing new. This is nothing new. All I'm just trying to tell you is, goddamn, fucking smile sometime. Be fucking happy at your fucking breathing. And stop acting like a bitch all the goddamn time. That's it.
When you stop acting like a crybaby, I'll stop acting.
I'm not
like
acting
a
like no
bitch.
crybaby. I'm not a crybaby.
How about that?
I'm not a crybaby.
How about that? We make that.
I'm not a crybaby.
Approval. How about we do that?
No.
Okay,
I'm not a crybaby because I'm not a crybaby. What's crybaby about me? Since we have this discussion online, tell me about myself. What's so crybaby about me?
I don't have nothing to say about.
Why am I a crybaby?
I don't have nothing because you're worried about how I'm acting.
I'm not worried about how you acting. I'm not worried about how you acting. I'm just trying to redirect the way you act. That's it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it because you ain't gonna treat me that way. Now, you don't talk to me like that.
Talk to you like what?
The way you be talking to these people.
How do I talk to the people, Tramel?
Sometimes you can be very nasty.
To who?
To people.
Name a time.
Sometimes you can come off as being very nasty.
Name a time.
Sometimes you can come off being very nasty, like you just did. This ain't the Joseph. This ain't the McCraeKingz tour. Okay. Sometimes you come off nasty. But it's nasty. But
that's the way that I feel.
Okay, so if that's the way you feel, it's nasty.
Okay.
It's nasty.
And that's fine.
Okay.
I don't need to be told about.
Why?
Because that's the way I feel.
I feel like telling you about it.
Okay. And I feel like responding.
Okay, well, you can respond all you want to. It's not going to change nothing.
If I say this ain't the McCraeKingz tour and somebody feel in their feelings about it, that's not my problem. But no. Because it ain't.
No, say what you really want to say.
It ain't my problem.
No. Just say what you really want to say.
I'm saying what I really want to say.
He really want to say, fuck you. That's what you really want to say. If you feel some type of way about it, then fuck you. That's what you really want to say.
No, if I wanted to say
that, you
I would have said that.
No, but that's the same thing.
No, but if I wanted
to say that,
I would have said that.
If they have a problem with it, what?
If they have a problem with it, that's their business.
That's their business, and fuck them.
No,
that's what you want to say. That's what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
I never had a problem saying what I wanted to say. If I wanted to say that, I would say that. I don't have a problem. You of all people.
You know what? We're going to leave this alone. I'm going to let this go. And we're going to leave this alone. And I'm going to the store.
Thank you, Betty.
I'm going to the store and I'm going to smoke my blunt so I can calm down and be in good motherfucking spirits all day. I'm going to get my Beyonce pocketbook out today. I'm wearing my red one. And I'm going to pay all of this dust, honey. This is going to be a figment of my imagination in about 5 more minutes. Yes, it is, child. Where my headphones at? I'm going to smoke my blunt. I surely am.
I ain't never seen somebody get mad because you don't move
the
way they move.
How am I mad? Why you keep saying I'm mad? Now, if you keep on saying I'm mad, then I'm really going to get mad. And you don't want to see me mad. You really don't want to see me mad because you know what happens when I get mad. Everybody in the house suffers the brunt of that. So stop saying that I'm mad because I'm not. I'm not mad. I'm not angry or anything. I just told you how I felt. And if you don't like the way I felt, I'm not apologizing for it.
I don't have a problem with the way you felt.
Okay,
that's the way you
it's
feel.
Obvious you do.
No, because that's the way you feel about the majority of the time when I talk to
No,
anybody.
It's not. Stop saying shit like that. Stop saying stuff like that, because for you to say something like that is to say that I never agree with you. I'm always coming down on you for something, and that's not true.
When it comes to the way I treat other people.
Because you sometimes, I come down, you know why I come down on you for the way you treat other people? Because you're always treating other people like that. You need to look inside yourself and say, why is Tramel always coming at me when it comes to treating other people? You know why? Because you're always treating other people like that. If you stop treating other people like that, then you won't have to worry about me saying something to you about it. Period.
If you...
No. You need to make an adjustment in your life.
I know I do.
Okay.
I'm doing I'm being who I am.
No. Okay, you being you. You
don't like it. You fuck them. Now I'm saying fuck them.
People, listen to what I'm saying. When somebody tells you something, you need to ponder over it and you need to listen. And then once you ponder over and listen, then you can respectfully make a decision on what you need to do, whether you need to make an adjustment. I'm telling you, as your husband, you treat other people like shit sometimes. And sometimes you don't need to do that, or it's not necessary for you to do that. And I feel as though you need to make an adjustment. If you feel as though you fine and you don't need to make no adjustment, Jamel, I'm fine. I don't need to make no adjustment. Then don't make no adjustment. It ain't gonna bother me one way or the other. But I'm telling you this: if we're ever in a space where I feel like you're treating somebody fairly, I'm going to take my husband and I'm going to pull him to the side and say, Joseph, I don't think you need to do that. I'm going to always do that because that's who I am. That's the spirit that God gave me. God gave me a different spirit than you. I'm the nice McCrae You're the mean and surly one. You're sometimes can be evil. Sometimes you use your powers for evil. I'm the nice one. Y'all know me as the nice one, right? Y'all know sometimes I can start the cussing and cussing people out and shit like that, but y'all know me as the one that always has a kind word. This one don't. And that's just that. But I try to correct him, or I try to do what I feel is correcting him when he does something that I feel he shouldn't do. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. Now I'm going to smoke my
Really?
blunt.
Is that what we
I'm
doing?
going to smoke my blunt.
Is that what we doing?
And I'm going to the store.
And
Y'all
we
make sure
really
y'all
doing
watching
that?
us on all social media platforms. Y'all know what those are. Please donate to the McCraeKingz platform. As we told you, we're trying to save enough money to get a new laptop. We're also trying to get donations to
Then you wonder
for our
why I
trip
named this early.
to Atlanta. So if you can donate to our platform, by all means, please do so. We really do appreciate all of your financial help. You can send us a cash app at the MKingz, that's Kings with the Z. And if you are not a member of our channel, hit that join button and join our channel. Or if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. Make sure you hit the like button as well when you leave this video, or as you come into this video, or if you're watching the replay, make sure you hit the like button. With that being said, I'm out of here. You guys make sure you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember, it's Team McCrae.
All damn day.
All damn day. Love you guys. Bye bye.